Alright, howdy Red Dead fans, welcome to the live stream. It is Thursday, December 21st, 2023. It will be our final live stream of 2023. Sorry for the long delay there at the beginning of the stream. Not sure what was going on, but for some reason I couldn't tell whether or not I was actually live. So, it's a pretty important thing for a streamer to know if they're live or not. And it looks like maybe notifications aren't going out today. So this should be an interesting final stream of 2023. We're going to get through it either way. I'm battling a sore throat. Technology already is not working for me. I guess it kind of is what it is. I got to close out of YouTube app on my iPad. Apologies, but if you're watching this on the replay and you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Encourage you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification bell on and set it to all. I have been, at least up until today, I have been doing daily live streams. Holiday schedule is going to be a little funny with the kids being off from school and everything next week, so this will be our final live stream of 2023. Come back strong, hopefully come back strong in 2024 after New Year's Day. So yeah, a little bit of a break here, but still, when I do come back, I'm still going to be doing Red Dead content. So if you're looking for Red Dead content and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, again, I encourage you to do so. I think you're going to find this place for you. You know, got a little bit of a break planned here, but nothing too. I don't think anything too out of the ordinary. You know, it's holiday season here in the U.S. and many parts of the world, so I think a lot of people are going to be busy anyway. Hopefully you and yours have a wonderful holiday. Whatever you celebrate, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Christmas, Hanukkah, or whatever. Even if you're just getting together with family, hang out and get family time, that's cool too. I think that's great. So, just taking a few more steps here to make sure I'm fully set up. Beast Lady, how's it going? Howdy. And then we're going to go ahead and share this one out to some Discord channels. Make sure everyone knows that we are live. Final live stream of 2023. We start in just a second with the stream officially. Take a look at some dailies. Alright. Share complete. Let's take a look at these dailies. Apologies in advance for the sniffles. Like I said, I'm battling something. The very beginnings of a cold. Just in time for Christmas. Under General, 1 Animal Tooth sold, 1 Bonnie McFarland mission completed, 1 Hairstyle updated, 1 Lake Sturgeon caught, 5 Parasol Mushrooms picked, 3 player kills in Deadeye and Funeral events, 5 wintergreen parries picked. So definitely a 6 for 7 kind of day. This one's not too bad. Yes, it's PvP, but you can pick whatever weapon you want. It's Funeral events and not showdowns, which is nice. And you just have to do it Deadeye. Like, that's actually pretty easy. I don't know if I'll do that during the stream, but definitely going to try and get that one done today, because I do like these 7 for 7s, and we got one yesterday, so maybe we'll make it 2 days in a row. Bounty Hunter, 2 bounties brought in from New Hanover posters, 2 bounties completed within 1 real-world hour, 3 living bounty targets and a photograph. Trader, 3 camp stews eaten, 20 carcasses donated within 10 minutes, and 6 perfect carcasses donated to Crypts. Collector, 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 3 arrowheads found, 3 tarot cards found. Moonshiner, 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact, 2 moonshine story missions completed, 2 times play with a band for 2 minutes. Naturalist, 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp, 1 don't kill an animal for 24 in-game hours. As you can see, as usual, I've already got that one done because just kind of hanging out in the lobby waiting to go live. while I was eating breakfast. And 1 legendary animal photograph. So maybe we'll get this one. That'll be 2. Should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. And if we don't get the legendary animal photograph, maybe we'll do a couple new Hanover posters. I don't know. I haven't really thought that one through yet. But we'll try to find a way to get to 9, so we get 7 for 7, 9 for 9 kind of day. By the end of the day, 6 for 7 on the generals, definitely during the live stream here. First one's Animal 2 sold. I don't think I have any on me, but that's not too big of a problem. We could just go to Le Gras and find ourselves an alligator. I don't have any on me. So let's do that. Let's go to Le Gras. I'll get my bolt action off the horse. It's always better to kill gators with a rifle than it is with a repeater. Keep the quality of the pelt. Don't hitch. I want a fast travel. Le Gras. Most of us has the sniffles, yeah. Mine started at the end of the stream yesterday. I could start to feel my throat getting a little tight. And then even now, obviously it's worse, but sniffles, I don't know. I don't care for sniffles too much, especially when I'm streaming. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have streamed today, but I promise you guys 1 more stream for the end of the year, so I like to be a man of my word and stick with my commitments. So here I am. And it's not so bad. Like, if it were worse than this, I probably would have canceled anyway. But it's not too bad. It's more of a nuisance than anything else. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I sound like Barry White. I probably don't, but that's how I feel. Like, to myself, I feel like I sound like Barry White. So, anyway, let's get this alligator skin. Gen X, howdy. Keep this skin for now. Let's go to Rhodes. Sell that tooth to the butcher. And we'll be on our way to doing some dailies. Squatch, how's it going? Greetings. Howdy. Charlotte, hey there. Howdy. How are you? How's everyone doing today?
What's it to be?
Sell him this tooth. Actually, sell him both teeth. I don't have a need for either one of them.
Okay.
And then I want to take a look at what else we can sell him today, too. We talked about this. So next time we have to sell the butcher, we'll go in and take a look. Like, you know, I don't necessarily need this perch.
Deal.
I don't necessarily need these rock bass.
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
Plump bird meat, I can get rid of. All this stuff, you know, you may want to hang on to it for crafting. I'm going to get rid of it. I know where to find it again if I need it. And I'm more interested in getting the award maxed out for selling items to the butcher, which is like 10,000 items. So it's going to take quite a bit of sales to the butcher to get there. The only things I won't sell are some of the more rare items, like this is exotic bird meat that Rockstar gave to me. It's pretty rare, although I don't know if I want it. Actually, no, this is not the one Rockstar gave to me. That was a minty big game meat. This is if we need to craft. I am going to hold on to this in the event that we have to. Occasionally, there's a daily for crafting exotic bird meat. So, yeah, we're going to hold on to that.
Okay.
That will sell. The mutton we'll hang on to because that's pretty rare. That's a small item for crypts. Mature venison meat I don't care about. We'll sell that.
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
These wolf hearts don't do anything. You can sell these. Steelhead and salmon. I'll hold on to both of these. That's how you make your succulent fish meat. So we'll hold on to that. Chain pickerel can get sold.
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
Gamey bird meat can get sold. And I got a full wagon, so we'll give him the alligator skin as well. So really, we were just here to sell a tooth for the daily, which we got. Go ahead and check that off of our list. And then we sold him a bunch of other crap. Ah, we got 50 items. Let's see. I forget from yesterday where we're at with this. So I'm up to 52 items in round 4. So not even halfway. You know, played this game for what, 10,000 hours at this point? God only knows. A lot of thousands of hours, and that's where I'm at with this particular award. So this is going to be one of the more challenging awards for sure. Good morning to everyone coming in. I see AJ checking in, and it looks like maybe everybody's just saying hi to everybody else. Charlotte said she's good but tired. Had a couple rough days. How are you? I'm all right. I was talking about a little bit before you got here. I'm battling sore throat and sniffly nose, so that can be a terrible combination when streaming. Now that I killed the gator, I will switch back to the Winter Evans. We're gonna go do Bonnie McFarland mission. We talked a little bit yesterday during the train clerk mission about these caravan escorts. If we can get the good version of this from Bonnie McFarland, this is a great mission for racking up XP. Maybe a little bit of gold, but this time they didn't double. I think the stranger missions, or free roam missions as they're called, they only put the bonus on the XP and the money. They didn't put the bonus on the gold, which kind of sucks. But we can do a caravan escort from Bonnie, just like we did from the train clerk yesterday. If we get the good version, going towards Ridgewood Farm, we could get a pretty decent payout. I don't need the XP or the money, but this is what I think everyone else should do. The alternative is you could do the On the Hunt mission that she gives, which will bring you maybe to outside of Armadillo and get a cougar, and then you just wait out the timer. Even if she gives you the bear one that's around the corner here, just wait out the timer. You get a pretty decent payout for that. I wish the gold was on bonus, quite honest, though. Let's see, are we going towards Ridgewood Farm, or are we going towards Thieves Landing? I did it earlier on Blondie, I got the Thieves Landing one, so not great luck for Blondie today.
Good.
Squatch Man, thank you. Appreciate you
A group of laborers arrived
gifting yet another membership.
Things down here in the hope that my father and I will actually leave on this trip.
And this is Walk the Line 999999, not a name I've seen before. Maybe a lurker.
So, of course he is.
Actually, yeah, Charlotte, my back is doing better. I was planning to
These are good workers. Good
Monday.
people. And they
I was
know
gonna
how
go to
do.
the walk-in
So I'm gonna
and
send
get
them
some
over to
meds
Ridgewood Farm.
for my back.
I know they're looking for some
I
extra
woke up
hands.
and I was like, it's not quite as bad as I was expecting it to be. Let me let it go another day, and maybe I'll go to the walk-in on Tuesday. Well, on Tuesday it was a little better, still not 100%, a little better. So I kind of said the same thing. And now here we are Thursday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't go because I feel like maybe I'm getting it better. So the back is not 100% better, but much better than it was. Thank you for asking. SCO, how's it going? Welcome back. Appreciate the thumbs up. We got the good version here. Ridgewood Farm. I probably should clean my guns before I started this because you definitely can't clean them on the wagon. Oh well. So just look at this. This is why this one's so great. You get this big long track all the way down to Ridgewood Farm. You could grab the reins from the driver and speed through this thing. I don't recommend doing that. Just enjoy your time on the wagon. There'll be enemies like right around here between the I and the N. A couple more down here once we get down the hill towards Armadillo, and a couple more spawn points along the way. But they're pretty easy to kill, and like we were talking about yesterday, you get credit towards killing enemies as a coach passenger or wagon passenger. I guess I forget exactly how they word it, but just let this guy drive, and you get good XP and credit towards some awards. It's like the one, I think, biggest piece of advice I would give to anybody who's just starting out playing this game. The game is structured in a way that, unlike most other games, where the faster you get something done, the more you get paid. This game, for whatever reason, the more time you spend, the more you get paid. So, take your time with this one. I used to even have this guy pull up outside of the drop-off point and just sit there, bleed the timer pretty much all the way down. But you get more XP and more money the longer you take.
Sit on us! Enough! Damn foolish bastard. I don't know what that's all about.
What movie is that from? Is it National Lampoon Christmas Vacation? I wasn't sure. Nice job, Beast Lady, just picking that one out. But yeah, just a little peaceful little ride across the Henniganstead here into the desert where it's snowing. Or at least there's snow on the ground. Is it actually snowing right now? Yeah, I guess it is. It's like sleeting. I want to at some point too, I mentioned yesterday, actually I mentioned a couple times this week, at some point I want to go and look at, we talked about kind of reviewing some channel stats and channel metrics and give everybody a sense for, you know, what did we do this year? What you know, 2023 was a big year, long time, 12 months, as every year is, but I kind of want to go back and look at some of the earlier stuff from like January and see what we did. I feel like I'm trying to remember, did I do a story mode playthrough this year or was that last year? And has it really been almost 2 years since I've done a story mode playthrough? I don't know, I can't remember. Birdie, how's it going? Good morning. Welcome. But I'll take a look at some interesting stats, I think, especially for my you know, like Squatch, Charlotte, some of the other people who have channels that they upload content to and have mentioned to me that, you know, they're trying to grow their channels or build their channels. Just give everyone a sense of what that means. Like, you know, I didn't wake up one day and have 800 subs, 900 subs. In fact, I don't even know if we had 500 at the beginning of the year. I honestly don't remember. So we'll go back and take a look at all that stuff. Charlotte, thank you for gifting a membership. Much appreciated. Another name I don't recognize. Traveler. Don't usually see too many of these names in the chats. I mean, but that's fine. You know, if you're here and you're lurking, it's all good. We love our lurkers. Did that other... What's up with this other wagon? This guy got separated. This could be a problem. He stopped. Did he die? No, it would tell me to go to the wagon if he died. I might have to go check on this other dude. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Come back.
Yep.
This guy's gonna be sitting duck here.
What's got into you?
What's got into your friend? Why did this guy stop? Get in a caravan wagon. Alright, this, in many, many times of me doing this, I've never had this happen before. This guy must have, did this guy die? He did. Who the hell shot this guy? I guess I wasn't quick enough with the enemies. Sorry, man. I guess we're gonna have to do some work after all. Can't just sit and enjoy the ride.
Go! I'll commence with my business then.
Alright, we'll just let this guy set the pace here. But yeah, appreciate everyone being here. Appreciate all the support this year. It's been quite the year. Not only from a YouTube perspective, but just personally. You know, many of you know, I left my job back in July. I've got a few other things I've been working on that I haven't told anyone about yet, and I probably won't tell anybody about until maybe mid next year. As far as like employment slash financial income goes, just a few little things I've been working on. I'm not really ready to share news just yet because I don't want to get out in front of it, but 2024 should be an interesting year as well. We'll see how it goes, but I definitely don't want to get ahead of myself. This is more of a celebration of 2023, and like I said, we'll talk about some of the specifics just as soon as I finish a few more dailies. Where did this guy go? You run into a cactus? There he is. Let's see. What's your Elvis membership? How do you create the... that was... These guys can tell you. I laugh because it was a lot of trial and error on my part. It was... I use a photo editing program called Pixlr. Pixlr. They have an app, or you can just go to like Pixlr.com. They had some custom templates that are in the appropriate size for the emotes. That was quite a bit of work though. And even today, looking back at them, I'm like, gosh, some of them look really good. I like the way they look, like the GG, the nice. But it seemed like the more characters I tried to use, the smaller font I had to use, and then once I had to use a smaller font, then it got really hard to read. So, yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. But when you're ready for that, squad, you let me know. I'm happy to walk you through all that stuff. We can hop on a party chat or whatever, and I can try to walk you through what I did. Not saying that what I did is the best, but there were some videos here on YouTube, but some of them were outdated. I think the one I found was like from 3 or 4 years ago, and some of the information had changed. But yeah, happy to walk you through all that stuff. Hey Will, how's it going, bud? Appreciate you swinging by to leave a like. Hopefully you're well. If I don't talk to you, hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hopefully you and Ashley get to spend some time together, apart from just gaming. It's always nice to celebrate family around the holidays. Not the horse. There's still a man breathing over there. I think because I had to stop this and go back and get this other wagon, I feel like we're actually going to get even better payout. I wonder if we'll get like... At one point I was getting like 900 XP for this. I don't remember if that was on 3 times XP for that month or if it was 2 times. We might get like 900,000 XP. It won't matter for me because I'm already maxed rank, but for anybody else who's trying to do this today, 1,000 XP for free roam mission, stranger mission, is pretty freaking good. Especially if you're low level, and it's one of the only things you have access to because you haven't bought any of the rolls yet. Thanks, Will. It's officially winter, too. Like, first day. 12/21. Vernal equinox, right? Vernal? I think is winter. Look at this. 2 minutes left. I could, like I said, I could pull over and even bleed this timer more, but we'll pull this thing in and see what we get for payout. And either way, we got our body McFarland mission completed, which is really the goal. We're just trying to do it daily. All the other stuff I talked about is just add-on bonuses. $11.40. $11.40 for sitting on the caravan, halfway. It would have been even nicer if we did all that for not doing anything. Had to do a little bit of work on that one, though. We lost one of our drivers. May he rest in eternal peace. Alright, let's go to... I gotta find a wilderness camp. Next one on the list to do is a hairstyle update. So we're gonna go to Blackwater. I'll go see a barber. Barbers are in Blackwater, Valentine, Saint-Denis. I think that might be it, right? There's not one in Rhodes. There's not one here in Tumbleweed or Armadillo. Yeah, I think this is Blackwater. Blackwater, Valentine, and Saint-Denis. So let's see if we can get a camp. We'll go to Blackwater. We'll update this guy's hairstyle. I'm so tempted to put the bald hair back on him, but it's not Christmas yet. I don't want to give up the Santa look just yet. I'm bald pretty much 10 months out of the year in this game. I want to keep the hair on for a little while longer. We'll see. Ideally, what I would recommend you do is change your hairstyle to whatever the cheapest one is. You know, it's okay to trade RDO money for gold, but I wouldn't recommend spending too much of your RDO money for gold, especially if you're in a 0.1 gold week like I am. But let's take a look. Look out! Knock knock.
Hello. Looking for a trim?
So what do we have on now? We have on windswept, and it's 13. So I'm just gonna go through these. This is 750, 1250, 9. So far the cheapest one's 750. Don't spend gold to make gold. That would be a terrible decision on your part. Unless you have like so much gold you don't know what to do with it. But ideally, I think if you're doing dailies, you're probably looking. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I got the free one. So this is the choppy undercut. This is the mullet. This was in one of the outlaw passes or gun quick draw passes. I don't remember which one that was. So, but I'm gonna do that. So it's free, and I get 0.1 gold for it. But I think I found. What did we say? 750 was the cheapest one. I think that's gonna hold true. I don't think there's a haircut for cheaper than 750. So if you don't have access to the mullet, the choppy undercut, I just would recommend doing. Yeah. So there's buzzed, and there's the bald look. That's cost me $15 to do my hair when I shave his head. It's crazy. I'll go back to what was it? It was 13. Was the color? The balding one's crazy. It was windswept. There you go. So I'm gonna put the hair back, just because I don't really care about spending $11.50. But you don't have to do that. Like if you don't want to spend money to switch it back to what it was, just keep that hairstyle. That's how I've always done it. That's why I have 2 million RDO, because I don't change my hair that often. And when I do, I change it right back. All right, so our hairstyle is updated. We need a lake sturgeon. So lake sturgeon. I used to go all the way over here to Gill's Landing, which is a really good spot for it. You see them swimming in there all the time. This is Gill's Landing on the map. I'll show you guys a little better. It's on Flatiron Lake, south of the Heartlands. This little dock right here. There's lake sturgeon on both sides. You'll see probably 2, maybe even 3 of them over there. It's a great spot for it. Recently, however, I started coming to Blackwater, and there's this little spot right here. It's good because A, I'm already here. But also, it's really close to a fast travel post. So if you're pressed for time or whatever, looking to do these dailies as quickly as possible, I recommend you come to this one. It's I think just about as guaranteed as my old spot. When I did this earlier with Blondie, I did Eagle Eye, right? You don't see anything, right? In Eagle Eye, you don't see anything. Bring out the fishing pole. Look at that big bad boy sitting right there. That's it. That's our lake sturgeon. You may not see it. There's actually something else over there too. Is that another one? When I came over here with Blondie the first time and I did this, there was only small fish in here. But even if you don't see them, take a chance. Not the swamp lure. We went to lake lure. Special lake lure. When I came over with Blondie and didn't see it, I was like, let me try it, and I still got a lake sturgeon. So somehow it spawned in after the fact, but I didn't have to do anything more than one cast. So let's see if we can do that again. Anyway, this is, I think, the spot for my new spot for lake sturgeon. Real slowly. It's a big, slow fish, so real as slowly as possible. Hit it. We got our lake sturgeon on the line. If you're hard pressed for money, you're gonna want to hang on to it. They're worth like $7, and the butcher table's right back over here. I might actually sell it anyway, right? What's one fish and 10,000 items that I need? Might head back over there. I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably just let this thing go. Don't reel when it's fighting like that. You'll break your line. That would suck. But yeah, lake sturgeon. There you go. Easy peasy. Hey, Braytech, how's it going? Howdy. Lake sturgeon. 14 pounds, 3 ounces. Throw them back. Like I said, if you're pressed for money, somewhat new to the game, they're worth pretty decent payout, actually. $7 for fish. Some of these stranger missions and whatnot will pay you less than that. So, all right, we got to do parasol mushrooms. I know there are some right over here. Where did I find them earlier? I feel like I got one on that spot. Somewhere around here. And then maybe over here. Just south of Blackwater. Kind of close to the lake. There's a bunch of them in the desert too. It's a mushroom. It grows in like dry spots. I used to get them from Flatneck Station, right in the pig pen. So if you have to rely on that, you can if you're in that area. But yeah, there were some right here earlier when I got my Blondie. Let me see if I can grab them. There's one. It's hard to see what they look like because of the snow, but yeah, it's a little mushroom. Looks like an umbrella. Sometimes they'll grow in like bunches of 4. Looks like maybe this one only had 2. Is there more over here? Gosh, it's so hard to tell in the snow, man. Those are carrots behind me. What are these over here? That's prairie poppy. These are carrots, I think. Yep. Alright, let's go down this other spot down here. This them? Yep, there's more. Flatneck Station, just south of Valentine, right in the pig pens. I used to go to that spot all the time, but I'm here. If you're here getting your lake sturgeon, why not grab these as well? And hopefully you have better luck than I do. Like I said, sometimes they grow up to 4, bunches of 4. So you might only have to check these 2 spots I just showed you. Luckily I have another spot I marked, so. Oh, watch out for that snake. Whew. That's why I run an eagle eye. Wouldn't have saved me that time. I happened to hear it just in time. I think it was around here. This 3rd spot. There they are. That should be it. That should be 5. Put it on the board. There you go. Alright, so that's it for parasols. Next up would be the player kills and Deadeye and Freno events, which actually Fool's Gold is coming up in about 23 minutes. I may I may try that. Not going to be able to do it in salvage. Can't kill other players in that particular event. You can try, but you're just going to send them flying off their horse if you use dynamite or whatever. But yeah, it's for your wintergreen berries up here. Kind of around. This is called 6-Point Cabin, right? So you're looking for the U in Cumberland. Right along this road here is a couple. These are going to be hard to find too because of the snow, but I know where to look, so it's a good start. One there, and this one it will only be one. Like the parasols grow in like 2s or 3s or 4s. These berries only grow in like one spot, so you have to do the 5. I may go ahead and mark a 6 spot just in case. Sometimes it bugs when you're picking berries or any kind of other plant or bush, herb. We'll fast travel to Valentine and ride from there. But yeah, 6-Point Cabin. There's other spots like it. I mean, they grow all over Cumberland Forest. And there's actually some spots north of Hanging Dog Ranch, and then I know of some spots I used to get them at out by Willard's Rest, by Brandywine Drop, north of Annisburg, northwest of Annisburg. So this grows in forested areas, but like I said, the biggest challenge is most other plants grow in groups. These guys tend to stick to themselves. But with that, we'll be done. I mean, 6 of 7 general. Pretty easy. Of course, I had to include the fishing today. We've had fishing every day for like the last 2 weeks. But it was an easy fishing one. This is probably the easiest fishing one. This one's that I can remember of late. We talked a lot about the largemouth bass, either yesterday or the day before. We've had a few of them where, chain pickerel I think was one in the last couple weeks. This one's easy. I like the big fish ones because you only have to catch one, and I know exactly where they are every time. Whether it's a northern pike, or long-nosed gar, or a muskie. The big boys are pretty easy to find. Channel catfish. It's always those little ones, because you never know. You're trying to catch a bluegill, and well, bluegill's a bad example. Try to catch a redfin pickerel, you're catching chain pickerel. It gets to be really annoying. Blondie actually got a photograph of the Kataka elk up here earlier. I doubt he's still up here, but who knows? I don't think he's up here. So it's not snowing too badly. I'm hoping that makes it a little easier for me to spot these things. Violet snowdrop. Ram's head, that's not what I want. It's a good spot for those things too, though. What's this? Carrots. There it is. So freaking hard to see. Like I said, a lot of these herbs are hard to see in the snow. These wintergreen berries are almost impossible. These are good to have, though. There's one particular camp stew that you can make with these. That you run out of these quick. It takes 5 of them. So even these 5 we picked today, there's no guarantee that we're gonna get these again. Now that was one. I don't know if that was the one I picked. Oh look, I got lucky. See, there were 2 here. Nice. That didn't happen with Blondie, unless I overlooked it. But I was only expecting to find 1 here. We just got 2. Did it count them both? Freaking sweet, man. 3 of 5. That was an unexpected. That was a good surprise. Let's go check some of these other spots. Watch out for snakes in this area. Oh, there's another one. I'm actually having better luck. I think because maybe it was on the PS4 earlier. With Blondie trying to find him. Was there another one over here? I don't know. Anyway, that's 4. Let's go find this 5th one. Hey Key, howdy. Hey Karma, how's it going? Doing well, hope you are too. Where is my marker? There it is. There it is, flat on the ground. It was a lot easier than when I did it on Blondie earlier. That should be 5, put it on the board, nice, daily done. So there you go. 6 or 7 generals done in 42 minutes. It took me a while to get set up this morning though too. And most of that was sitting on the freaking wagon for that Bonnie mission, which again, you don't have to do. That's just the way that I like to do that one. So I may join Fool's Gold in 17 minutes to get my player kills and Deadeye and Freeroam events. More than likely, though, I'll skip that. Come back to an event later, maybe after stream. I don't know. I'm not going to stress over a 7-7 day when there's PvP involved. Let me move these markers, and then we'll take a look at some roll dailies, which I already got 1. I got this don't kill an animal for 24 in-game hours, kind of hanging out. 7 craft or cooked. Well, I think I can make horse meal. Let me see. I think I picked up all the stuff to make horse meal before the end of the stream yesterday. I did. Nice. That doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be horse meal. I just think that's the easiest and quickest one to do. I just got to do 7 of them. I think on Blondie I just made 7 cups of coffee. It took a little while because she had to drink 7 cups of coffee in a row, but it's one way to do it. I think as long as you have the coffee, you don't need much else. One of the benefits of Naturalist, I know a lot of people dump on it, and I would agree it's not the best roll, but it does give you some pretty easy dailies to do in order to get your 9 roll challenges done. So that's 7. We got our gold. I don't think I'm going to... I mean, I'll keep an eye out for a legendary animal to photograph, but I doubt we're going to get that one. So let's head over to the Moonshine Shack. We got to play with the band and deliver with 18 bottles still intact. We can do those pretty easily. It's also... Moonshine story missions, but I don't tend to do those. You gotta do 2 of them, and I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I don't necessarily care for those the same way other people do. I've done them enough times. I think I did all of them on this character, all of them on my female character, and like 1 or 2 of them on my Xbox character. So after you do them like that over and over again, it gets to be a little old. It gets old fast. We'll start by playing with the band. We were joking the other day about him playing the guitar with his gloves on, so we'll get to do that again. It's kind of silly. If you know anything about playing guitar, you know that that's not possible.
My, it is rare to find anyone worth a damn these days. Nice to see an exception.
Alright. Let's play. If you're just joining, just popping in, and maybe forgot or haven't yet, please hit that like button for me. I'm showing 14 in chat and only 13 likes, so let's try to fix that for us. Trying to download some PS games. It's almost there. It stops and says data is damaged. What the heck do you do? Are you sure you have enough space for them? That's one thing about these PS5s. They actually don't have a ton of storage unless you have an external hard drive. Throwing a lot of games onto the external already. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Don't worry, you ain't getting paid for it.
Oh, either are you, because I ain't paying you. Stupid piano player. Yeah, I don't know. I use an external too, and I don't even, honestly, I don't even download anything onto my PlayStation. I go right to the external. So unless your external's out of room, I can't think of why it would say data damaged. Almost sounds like a space issue, but again, I don't know for sure. If you want to snap a photo of it and send it to me through PS Chat, I'm happy to take a look, see if I can figure out what's going on. You want to send me the exact error message you're getting. Alright, let's do a delivery. Gotta keep 18 bottles intact.
Now,
If I can't do that, then I shouldn't be streaming.
Okay? I can trust you. I know. You are not like the rest. Menteur, tricheur. But when I give a badge to you, I know you will guard it with your life. You will not let a little thing like a barrage of bullets get in your way, huh? When I tell you these are valuable customers, you will look after every last jug. So, they are yours. Allez-y.
Thieves landing fence.
Keep on. Keep it moving.
The only other thing I can think of is that, you know, possibly you lost power or something got turned off when it shouldn't have, and you may need to rebuild your PlayStation. But I wouldn't do that until absolute last resort. I know my original PlayStation was giving me a bunch of fits with that kind of stuff. That's actually why I bought a second one. I tried rebuilding the database over and over again. It doesn't help. I can't play any of my Horizon games or God of War games for more than 20-30 minutes before it craps out.
Hold up. Gotta inspect that wagon. Now.
But that'd be my biggest piece of advice is check what you can before you delete the whole thing, because you can't get some of that stuff back. A lot of people will be quick to tell you, oh, you gotta, you know, back everything up and then delete it and start over again, and I don't subscribe to that. I wouldn't do that until you absolutely know for sure that that's going to resolve your issue, that you're not going to cause other issues. Hey Sam, how's it going? Just bought the games you're trying to. Yeah. I don't know about the cloud stuff either. Anyway, those are 18 bottles. 1894 XP. You guys definitely, if you're looking to rank up this month, Get on them moonshine deliveries. I do berry cobbler pretty much exclusively, unless it's daily to do a special moonshine, then I'll do poison poppy. Those, to me, seem to have the most buyers, so you're not selling the Burt Higgins and costing yourself XP and money. But these moonshiner payouts, man, definitely get after it. You know, CTAs are on bonus too, and those are good for gold. So for me, if I was looking to maximize gold and XP, I'd be doing a CTA, hopping out, doing some moonshine, jumping into another CTA, hopping out, doing some moonshine. Let's go back and forth between those two. Alright, so we did our moonshine. I'm not going to do story missions because I don't like to do those. So we'll find another way to get to 9 dailies today. But let's go back to Shack and start a new batch up. Hey Chris, how's it going? Yeah, that's what I would do, Charlotte. I mean, ultimately, you know, YouTube and other resources on the internet, they're good if you're in a bind because they're going to be fast. They'll be quick, definitely a lot faster than PlayStation support. But you know, there's too many times I've looked at that kind of stuff and they're like, oh, you gotta, you know, delete everything and start over again. And I'm like, no, I've been around computers and stuff long enough to know that if someone's suggesting that to you, that you're taking a big chance doing it that way. That you're going to end up losing something else. You may solve the problem you have at the time, but you're going to create like 3 or 4 other problems as well. So just be careful with it and trust your instincts. If you feel like maybe you shouldn't be doing something you probably shouldn't be, and like you said, contact support is probably the best way to do it. You may have to wait to get a response from them, but unless you're really dying to play those games, I'd be more afraid of like messing up my progress in Red Dead or something like that, you know what I mean? Losing saved game files. Alright, pulse check. We have done 4 of 9. We're going to move into some collector stuff. We need alcohol bottles, arrowheads, and tarot cards. I'm pretty sure there's a tarot card because I got it before on Blondie. Right up Manzanita Post, so let's go grab that one. We can go on foot. Watch out for snakes. There's a snake like right there. Tries to bite me. But yeah, good luck. Whatever you find out, hopefully you get it resolved, because, you know, you should be able to play the games you paid for. I also know from earlier that there's one in Blackwater. So we'll head to Blackwater. Back to Blackwater, I guess. We were there earlier getting our lake sturgeon, getting our haircut. Hairstyle updated.
Hello?
Watch out, I'm coming through.
Yourself.
Yeah, you better watch it. See someone running at you, just stand there. Deserve to get run over if that happens. Alright, let's go to Valentine. There's a card there, also an alcohol bottle right in the saloon. Very easy, close to the fast travel post. So yeah, if you're playing along at home, you don't have to grab these same collectibles I am, but I think I've figured out the most efficient way of doing this today. Squatch, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the memberships you've been gifting lately. Crimson Cookie got one. Dr. Disconnect. Sam's Grinds. Nice. Bunch of names I don't recognize though. It's interesting. Merry Harry Christmas. There you go. Yeah, that's right. You can wait. Like I said, it's. I think it's better to be patient with it and get the, you know, there's no guarantee that Sony's gonna be able to help you either, but I trust them and their support people better than some random YouTuber. Alright, so there's card number 3. Give me my gold. Thank you. And then, like I said, there's we're gonna do alcohol bottles today too. There's an alcohol bottle right up at the saloon here, so let's go grab that. Beast Lady. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, I can't say thank you enough. I freaking love the holidays, man. Everybody's in a giving mood. Everybody's in a good mood for the most part. It's great. I probably have to drink one to take one here. Yeah. Grand, what is it? Grand Corona? Carzona? Grand Corazon? Grand Corazon Madeira. Cheers. Alright, then I know there's one in... there's one in Armadillo. I should have went there first. That's alright. Let's go to... Annisburg has one. And there's also a Arrowhead out that way, so let's go out there. And then we'll loop back around Armadillo, maybe. Maybe not. You know what? Let's go get this one in Armadillo. Maybe a little out of the way. But I'd rather go Armadillo first. Yeah, that's right. I said I owe you that. I got I'm kidding, of course. Don't do this. But send me the local breakfast place near you. I'll hook you up. I actually had I like scrambled. I'll take fried, but I prefer scrambled eggs. And I usually go without the meat, so I'll usually do like an egg and cheese breakfast sandwich. It's my preferred breakfast food. Tennessee whiskey, we gotta drink one to take one. We're getting our guy drunk today. He's starting early on his holiday festivities. This dude, he's not even at the freaking Moonshine Shack and he's drinking. He's drinking like it's the end of the stream. It's not. It's not the end of the stream yet. Settle down. The next one's an Old Tom Gin. I don't think I need to drink one to take one there, but we're gonna go back now, other side of the map, to Armadillo, where there's an, or Annisburg rather. We're in Armadillo. Going to Annisburg, where there's an Old Tom Gin. Alright, Beast Lady. Appreciate the lurk. And again, thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate it. You guys are throwing my numbers off, though. When I go to look at Stats Leader, I got 10 new memberships to account for just today. And I think yesterday there was like 15 of them, too. So, thank you guys so much. This should be our third and final alcohol bottle. Blondie left the chest open. How dare she? Blondie was here. Alright, let's take the alcohol bottles off the map. There's an Arrowhead not too far from here. Let's go grab that. Actually, this Old Tom Gin, I should have mentioned that before. That's part of the weekly set this week. Madame Nazar, we've talked about it probably twice now, right? Tuesday. We talked about it when it first came out. And then yesterday we talked about it, but this is your Madame Nazar weekly shopping list, Veterans Collection, 1792 quarter. Don't confuse it with the 1792 Liberty quarter. This is actually the more common one. The Old Tom Gin is on the map every day. And Aubrey Onyx, we talked about it a little bit. It's not. I don't think it has a static spawn. At least I haven't seen one yet that I was made aware of. But I still think it's a fairly common ring. So you could do this one, just to show you guys what I have in respect to that. That Old Tom we just took was our 9th. So you can see I've kind of been hanging on to those. Aubrey Onyx, I know I got one, so we've got 2. And then the 1792 quarter, again, not to be confused with the Liberty quarter. Liberty quarter is a pretty rare coin. The 1792, you can see I have 7 of them. So, you can also see this is already going to be a problem when we go look for coins later. 1792 nickel's already maxed out. We'll be getting a bunch of notifications, I'm sure. So just to look at the 1792 Liberty quarter, you can say I only have 2. So I think the Nazar set this week actually includes the better of the 2 quarters, and I would say, you know, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna hurt yourself. It's probably not the best Nazar collection. It's not like the black and white collection or the shot in the dark collection where you can use your badger pelts and skunk pelts and seagull feathers and stuff. But of the ones that actually take a true collectible from your collector bag, it's an okay one. It's not like some of these other ones where it's like, you know, the one last week, if you remember, included an Agate Arrowhead. I told you guys right away, do not sell those. Speaking of which, kind of timed this perfectly, I didn't mean to. When I came up here earlier for Blondie to get this same Arrowhead, she got an Agate. So fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get an Agate here. It wasn't in the box, otherwise I would have had him come over and grab it too. It was just kind of there in the dirt. See, fingers crossed. Aubrey Onyx has static spawn, sometimes that Caliban seed. Okay, oh yeah. Where the treasure map is in story mode. Thank you, Braytech. Yep, I know exactly what we're talking about. Ah, freaking chipped Arrowhead, go figure. Blondie got the Agate, I'm so mad about that. I'll be okay. Just need a moment. I'll be okay. Be nice to add Eggnog Moonshine. Yeah, they should, dude. We were talking about that the other day. I wish they would do more holiday themed stuff, you know. I don't know what they can do. Like, obviously, they can't have a reindeer with a red nose anywhere because that's trademark infringement or whatever. But yeah, it would be nice if they found a way to do something. We're talking about skins and outfits and stuff like that. It would be nice if there was a way to do like a naughty or nice kind of outfit kind of thing for, you know, the griefers get like the naughty outfit, and those of us who've been pretty good all year will get like a nice outfit, right? I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's stuff they could be doing. So there's 2 more arrowheads I want to grab. One is right at Wapiti, and the other one's down here on the hill. And then we'll be done with our arrowheads, at least for now. I'll probably come back and do some more arrowhead stuff later. But as far as dailies go, we just need these last 2 arrowheads, and we're done with collector dailies. You did it? You have exactly 0 gold bars? Dude, picture it didn't happen. I gotta see it. Show it to me. Send me a message in PS chat. Exactly 0 gold bars. That's freaking great. I can only get as low as 0.11. And I hope not to ever get that low ever again. I'm up to 92, man. I'm almost back up to 100 here. And honestly, if I had been doing more CTAs, like I probably should have been, I probably would be up to 100 already. It's exactly 0 gold bars. I freaking love it. But no, I think these are pretty easy dailies today, all around, really. I mean, between the generals, even the PvP one, like I talked about at the top of the broadcast, the PvP one today is one of the easier PvP dailies to do. To the point where I'm even considering doing it. Oh, let me see this picture. Oh yeah, I see it came through. How did you get to be exactly 0, dude? you gotta post, make a community post on your channel so everybody can see that. That is freaking hilarious. Exactly 0 gold. And you're like a rank 600 or something player, right? On your main account. That's awesome. All of us higher ranked players with no gold because of all this limited shit they put out over the last 2 months. Come on, Agate. Fingers crossed, Agate. Nope, Flint. Alright, and then last but not least, this one down here. It's on kind of the natural path, it says. I love the ropey maps descriptions sometimes. Follow the natural path down. And like I said, we'll do more arrowhead stuff later. We'll get to our arrowhead and coin collection. Hunt. But for now, let's go get this one for the daily. Get my bolt ready in case there's any wolves that want to play. Almost 600, yeah, that's hilarious. It's interesting because I came in at a time, maybe like 2 years after beta. So a lot of the old beta players, they have like 5,000, 6,000 gold. And they bought most of this stuff. And they were able to maintain their gold because they had that, you know, the old style gold streak before Rockstar started resetting it. So it's like kind of in a rare area for me to be a rank 1000 and to have such low gold and still not have everything in the game. It kind of sucks. It really makes me wish I had started sooner, but you know, we've talked about it before, I was kind of hesitant to join the online because of all the griefers and whatnot, and because I've had bad experiences in online gaming communities in the past. But in hindsight, I really wish I would have done it. I really wish I had access to like the horse mass and all that stuff, and not so much like the gold. Like I'm content to still have 0 gold, but I would have liked to have been able to buy all the stuff that was offered along the way in the early phases of the game. Total gold earned, it says 2,807. I should check mine while we're here. Oh, anyway, that's our arrowheads are done now. So if we take a look at this, we're up to 7 of 9. This Camp Stews Eaten one is pretty easy. The perfect carcasses, I almost wonder if I could do that instead of doing bounties. If I can find 6 perfect smalls. I don't think I have any on me at the moment. I know I have smalls on me, I just don't think they're perfects. Yeah, that's a good, that's a poor. Or that's a poor. So I don't even have any, I don't even have any perfects of my 3 smalls. So yeah, we'll think about that. But let me see. So refresh my memory where that is. That's under player. And then if you look at, I think, all the way over at general stats, right? It shows where your total gold earned. Total gold spent, 4,972. Total gold earned, 5,053. So does that match up? Have we done this before? Have we checked this? 5,053.85, right? 5,053.85 minus 4,972 equals 81.85. Why would that be off? Maybe it doesn't count today? No, that's not right. What's missing? Why do I have a random, like, 11 gold that I shouldn't have? Or whatever it was. Let's try it again. 5,053.85 minus 4,972. Oops. Yeah, 81.85. That's weird. Everybody's like, cheater! Cheater! You got gold that you didn't earn. Yeah, because I'm going to do it for 11 gold, you fucking assholes. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat and go hard, damn it. spent 3,155. Does your math add up? If you do your math like I just did, does it add up to what you have? Well, I guess it would. You've only earned. See, you cheater too. How you spending 3,155 when you only earned 2,800, Braytech? Huh? Better fess up now, Lake Isabella. I'm gonna start calling you Lake Isabella. Alright, let's go back to camp. I'm gonna eat some stew at camp. Get this next daily done. Oh, no, apparently I'm not. There's not an open campsite. Bro, I could not be any more in the wilderness. What the freak? "10 feet down the road. Open campsite. Gotta love it." Alright, fast travel. Camp. Camp Stooge. 3 of them. Can I make special? Oh, I can. I don't want to get rid of all my herbal tail meat, though. Doesn't have to be specials, right? It just said stews. Exotic bird meat. Get out of here. I don't have anything else. Screw it. Make special. Gold cores, baby. Give me them gold cores. So I wonder why. I mean, in true Rockstar fashion, the stats don't add up, right? I mean, I wonder why those are both off. Yours is off by even more than mine. You're off by about 300. I'm off by less than 100, but still kind of annoying. Yeah, I bet the stats on Social Club are different. It's like we were talking about the other day with the YouTube stuff, which we're gonna actually take a look at in a minute here. Maybe we'll sit around the campfire and talk some YouTube stats. I promised everyone I would do a year in review. So anyway, that's 8 of 9 dailies. I suppose I could go do a bounty hunting daily. 8 of 9. I mean, I doubt I'm gonna find a legendary animal. I knew I should have came over here before when Blindy was getting the picture of the Kataka elk. I should have got him over here too. I'm not gonna do story missions. These trader ones, that one I don't like. I could maybe do this one. I could go look for 6 small perfects or maybe even some mediums, like some rabbits or whatnot. If everyone really wants to see me get a 9 for 9 day. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably skip it because I'm not gonna do a 7 for 7 while I'm live and streaming anyway. Let's huddle around the campfire. Rest by fire. I'll try not to get kicked out of Red Dead while I'm doing this. But yeah, let's huddle around the campfire with the snow falling gently and talk about some YouTube stuff. I'm gonna pull up my analytics. So I guess we'll start with, it's set to last 28 days. I'm gonna actually go last 365, or do I do? Oh no, it has an option for 2023. So, in the year 2023, calendar year 2023, my videos got 100,624 views. That's 100,624. And actually what I can do too is, might be fun to do, is pull up lifetime stats, because you can see some of this stuff. Like, some of this stuff is like public. So, and I don't know how true this is, but I just looked at my description page on my YouTube channel. It actually tells you the exact date I joined, which is June 16th, 2019. We talked about this before, I'll talk about it now. Didn't actually start uploading videos at that point. It wasn't until like another couple years later before I started uploading videos. But anyway, according to this, lifetime, I have 161,298 views. So, went into this year with 61,000 views, and we added 100,000 to that, just in the 1 year. So that, I think, is pretty cool. And that's all you guys watching videos, watching live streams, so I appreciate the support there. I think views, we talked about this the other day, it can be a little misleading when you're looking at individual videos, but over time, I think that tells a pretty cool story. You know, we've more than doubled views on the channel just this 1 year, so pretty cool. Watch time, 16.1 thousand hours. So, and then it gives you little comparisons too. So, like, back to views real quick. 37% more views in 2023 than in 2022. So that's pretty cool. Watch time hours 16.1 thousand, which is 44% more than in the same time frame for 2022. So again, growth there. Subscribers plus 416. So we added 416 subscribers this year. I talked about that a little bit the other day. So that kind of confirms what I was thinking. We were not at 400 subscribers, or not at 500. We're somewhere in the 400s. So 52% more subscribers were added in 2023 than in the same period for 2022. And then the estimated revenue, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think this is right, but let's talk about it, right? We've been talking a lot about channel memberships and, income and stuff like that. And I tell people all the time, like, look, if you want to get into live streaming, I encourage you to do so, but don't do it for the money. Well, here's why. $341.38 since July. So that's, 6 months worth of income, and it averages out to like 50, $60 per month. So yeah, if you think you can get by on that, good luck. So again, don't do YouTube for the money. $350 I've made since July, and that's not me. Like, that's not like, I'm thankful for that. I'm super thankful. Again, we talked about all the memberships and stuff that's come through recently. I'm so happy for just to have the support. But that's my message will always be to those thinking about starting a YouTube channel, live streaming. Don't do it for the money, because it's just not there. Hey Chris, how's it going? Wasting Tech, how's it going? Live stream, have a laugh with your friends. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's and saving the videos. Exactly. That's what I got into it for informational and educational reasons for a game that I love. And that's, here we are, 890 subscribers later. And you're going to spend a lot of time early on streaming to yourself. And maybe if you have friends in there with you, they'll join you too. But, I had less than 25 subscribers for a long time, and might have been talking to myself. No one was even in there. No one was watching the chat, or if anyone was in the chat, it might have been 2 or 3 people, Yeah, sorry, Wasting Tech. I'll be back. It's just there's family stuff. The kids are gonna be home from school, so I may pop in for a surprise stream. But this is most likely the final live stream of 2023. But yeah, so all the stuff we just talked about. Chris made a great point, and all the stuff we just talked about: views, watch hours, subscribers, revenue. It's nice, and they're good things to have, and I'm thankful for them. But first year probably of live streaming, none of those numbers looked anything like that, and I was just doing it for fun. Even this right now, right? Like, we're talking about this stuff. I'm just doing it because I think it's interesting. I'm not gonna after the stream today, sit here and go, oh man, how do I get my numbers up? No, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing, having fun, and hopefully that shows through, and more people that join us, the merrier. I'm not married to YouTube. I'm not tied to it for any financial reasons, so just keep having fun with it. There's a few other things in here that I thought were interesting. I'm just going to find them now. It says top content for this period. Yeah, so this is something I think everyone will find interesting. Obviously, on the channel here, I do a ton of Red Dead stuff. I would say 90% of it, maybe even more, is Red Dead stuff, and most of that stuff is live streams. So I was surprised to see, and I don't know if it's just a product of the fact that shorts get more viewers than other videos, like long-form videos or live streams, but my most watched content in the period of 2022 to 2023 is actually a short, and it's from Starfield. And the video's titled, "We're trying to escape from the hunter, and this chick is walking." So it was kind of like a weird thing where some of the companions in Starfield would walk and not run when you were running. And this one moment in Starfield, it's a pretty big moment, when the hunter comes and attacks the Constellation base. And, hopefully I'm not giving too many spoilers away for people who haven't played that game. But you're literally, I was treating it as if it were like an action movie, and I'm trying to get away from the hunter and onto one of the elevators. And as I turn back before I push the button to bring the elevator upstairs, I turn around, and Sarah, who's kind of the main companion in Starfield, is just casually walking through a sea of people in the underground as the hunter is shooting bullets everywhere. I thought it was like one of the funniest things. So, but I was surprised to see that it got that much attention because channel's not really known for Starfield or any other game besides Red Dead. Really, I mean, I like to play other games, but I don't upload a ton of videos for that other stuff. You know, even like Spider-Man, which I loved, was only 25, maybe 30 videos tops. Whereas you look at the Red Dead content, and there's probably hundreds of videos. But anyway, in terms of overall views, it was 7,418 views on that one video. And again, I think it's just comparing shorts to long form videos. But yeah, it's pretty wild to think that is my most watched video of 2023. I'm gonna switch over to, this is like just a real overview tab. I'm gonna switch over to the content tab. See if we can figure out, what did I see? Does it show me? Okay, it's got a little bit of breakdown. So I just talked about this a little bit, like in terms of live streams versus shorts versus long form videos. On views, the live streams, almost 50% of my views this year came from live streams. 44.2% of the views, 44,000 views overall were from live streams. The shorts, 37% at 37,000, and the long form videos, 18.9% at 19,000. So it kind of breaks down kind of nicely because of the fact that it was almost an even 100,000 views. You can see the percentages kind of match up with the views exactly. As far as content that I published, 170 of my videos were live streams. 118 of my videos were long form videos, and I did, wait for it, 69 shorts. And I didn't do that on purpose, but yeah, 69 shorts. Some of the stuff is impressions. I mean, you can get really granular with this stuff. Viewers across the formats. 67% of viewers only watched the live streams. Only 9% watched the videos, and then 24% watched both. So, yeah, the magic number, that's right. Shorts are ruining YouTube? I don't know about that. Oh, yeah, the attention span problem? Yeah. It's interesting. I think YouTube thought maybe they could compete with TikTok, and you know, I don't know. I don't think they can, but apparently someone at YouTube thinks they can. It's too bad, though. Too, I feel like they're trying to adjust to what they think is their audience, or gain more of an audience. I think they thought they were going to compete and take people away from TikTok, and I don't think they're going to do that. I wish YouTube would have stayed geared more towards long form stuff. But anyway, speaking of audience, that's the next tab on the list here. Audience, videos growing your audience. New viewers who returned in the last 90 days. Looks like maybe a CTA map video, live stream. Bunch of Red Dead stuff in here. It's all Red Dead stuff. It's funny, it says new viewers who return, and they all say low. It's all low counts. I don't know what that means. Other channels my audience watches, I found this one interesting. PvP Cat, not surprised there. Outlaw Dahlia, not surprised there. Dirty Tyler, Horizon Rover, those are all pretty big Red Dead YouTubers, and I'm not surprised to find out that you guys are also watching them, and I'm also watching them, so it makes sense. A couple of PvP Cat videos here in the what your audience watches as far as videos go. Subscriber bell notifications, right? You hear this a lot from not only me, but from all YouTubers. We talk about how important it is for people to hit the bell and turn the notifications on. So subscribers who turned on all notifications for my channel is 28.2%. So not even a third of the people who are subscribed to the channel turned on the notifications and had it set to all. Now that's a whole other separate issue from the fact that YouTube doesn't always notify everybody whenever they do have all notifications turned on. So what's the message here? If you're here in the live stream today and you're watching this, most likely you already have this turned on, but you may want to take a look too, because there may be, if you're that interested in my channel and that interested in the content, you may want to take a look and double check to see if you've got your notifications turned all the way on. Irby Outlaw is funny. Deals with griefers. Nice. I used to do a bunch of those griefer videos, but I don't spend enough time in public lobbies anymore to do that kind of thing. Watch time from subscribers. Age and gender, that's always an interesting thing. 93.4% is male versus 6.5% female. I think that's interesting because I feel like we've got a pretty good balance. I feel like I see just as many female names as I do male names, and who knows? It could just be somebody who's not a female that has a female name. I don't know. Gender's an interesting thing these days. I'm not going to talk too much more about it other than that because it's such a hot topic and I don't want to cause any controversy. I don't want to be a part of any controversy. Top geographics, 53% are here in the U.S. with me, 2.4% in the United Kingdom, 1.2% in India, 1.1% in Croatia, and then less than 1% in Brazil, and we won't drill down too much further than that because it's less than 1% at that point. But just to see that like 53% are here in the U.S. with me. But it's like mostly, I'm not surprised to see that's mostly English-speaking countries. Since I am a speaker of English, it only seems natural that most of the people would speak English. All right, let's talk about the subscribers thing is interesting, right? Plus 416 subscribers. I wish it would tell me. It doesn't really dive into. I thought there was a tab that showed you like what videos people were subscribing on. I can maybe try and find that a little later. But yeah, and then revenue, right? We talked about the revenue. So up until the end of June, early July, it was all zeros. In fact, it's kind of funny. I wish I could show you guys the graph. It's straight flat line all the way because YouTube didn't make that change. And again, I think the biggest thing that happened this year for my channel was, and thank you, YouTube, for all my complaining I do about some of the nonsense that you do. This was a very good thing that you did. They changed it so that as long as you had 500 subs, you were officially able to join the partnership program, the modified partnership program, where my videos don't get any ad revenue, at least not until we get another 110 subscribers or so when we hit that 1,000 mark. But because they lowered the channel memberships and super chats down to people who may only have 500 subs, we were able to start taking advantage of some of that stuff. So you could see just, over the last 6 months, I can look at it and see $7 here, $17 there, $13 there, just kind of spot checking this, $15 Wednesday, December 6th. So I think what's happening there is some of those channel membership payments are coming in, and then also there may be some super chat type stuff. So that's something I'll be interested to look forward to looking at again. If we do something like this again next year, I'm hopeful. Not because I want the money, but because I like to compare year over year. Hopeful to see an increase in that, and we can always look back and say, oh yeah, last year it was $341. This year it's, who knows, 1,000, 2,000, whatever. But yeah, the revenue has always been kind of secondary to me, especially since up until July, it didn't really matter at all to me because I wasn't making any money to begin with. It does actually show the breakdown between memberships and supers. So of that $341, 282 of that came from memberships, and the supers, it was like $60. So 21 total purchases for super chats and 28 total members. And I think, again, we talked about this. I'm pretty sure that's changed. I'm not sure how current this is. Let me see. It says it's current as of today. So we were at 20 on December 5th, so just in the last 2 weeks, 28, and I think I say last 2 weeks, I think it was really the last 3 days. You guys have been gifting memberships like crazy, so thank you for that. It's like a thing I'd like to see continue next year. Constantly have to do physical searches for creators. I think it's something to do with my political choice of videos. It might be. The other thing that's weird too, I've noticed, I'm glad you brought that up, Chris. Just today alone, I woke up at like 3 a.m. And the first thing I did was to see who was streaming. And even on my individual subscriptions, it showed me 2 or 3 streamers who had already finished streaming prior to showing me the one who was currently streaming. Now, this is on my iPad. It's in kind of like a list form. It'll show like the video thumbnail, just like all the other stuff. But it's not like if you go to like a landing page where it has like 3 or 4 videos across and then 4 or 5 down, so you can see like 20 videos at one time, or at least 20 thumbnails at one time. This is like line by line, and I know exactly why that is, and I think it's because well, I don't think it's because I know it's because YouTube is favoring the channels who have over 1,000 subscribers and are monetized versus those who aren't. So like, for example, I just happened to see, and I don't mean to call these people out, but it's just what I saw. It was Stoneheart Gaming had just finished streaming within the hour. It was like 13 minutes or 15 minutes, something like that. And Orchid had just finished streaming like 45 minutes or 53 minutes before that. I know for a fact they're both have over 1,000 subscribers and are monetized, and that's why I was seeing their video first. I think that's unfortunate. I would like to see, and then the person who was live, who was streaming at the time that I had to scroll all the way down to see, was Sam Loves Gaming, and I know she's at like 430 maybe subscribers. Might be more than that now, but I think it's like 400 something. I would like to see YouTube give priority to the people who are live. Like, am I going to go back and watch Orchid stream? Maybe. Am I go back and watch Stoneheart stream? Maybe. But if Sam is currently live, that should be front and center to me as someone who watches live streams and prefers live streams over going back and watching a live stream that's already over or watching a long form video. And I think a lot of people, you guys will have to let me know, I think you guys would agree. You'd rather see who's currently live right now versus somebody who was live either a few moments ago. And maybe that's not fair to Stoneheart or to Orchid, but I think it's less fair to Sam, who's trying to build her channel. And I think people's natural reaction, mine was too, when I first loaded into my subscriptions and my notifications, that nobody was live, and I shouldn't have to scroll down too far to see that someone's live. And I think that's a change I personally would like to see YouTube make. And there's no way for me to filter my results out that way. So yeah, exactly. It's almost like they decide who they're going to promote and who they're not, and they will always give favor to the bigger channels. And I think that's why it's so hard as a smaller channel to kind of catch up. And that's a perfect example of it right there. And I see it time and time again. That's why I tell people too, like, you have to have original content. You can't make the same video that I mentioned PvP Cat and Outlaw Dahlia before. If I were to make the same exact video as PvP Cat and Outlaw Dahlia, first of all, it's terrible because it's stealing their content. I would never do that. But if I did, I automatically would end up at best in the third slot. So like, people are always going to see PvP Cat's video first. And again, they've worked hard. They've earned the right to be in that number one slot. The unfortunate thing is, I just think it makes it harder for more up-and-coming YouTubers to get their foot in the door. And that's, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the change is, but it's something I think about often and something I would like to see somebody make a change to. On top of the broken notifications and the broken algorithms, those things are problems too, but this is like my own subscription tab. I want to see what I want to see. I don't want to see necessarily what YouTube thinks I want to see. And if YouTube can't figure out what I want to see after thousands of hours of me streaming and thousands of hours of me watching, YouTube has a bigger problem on their hands. So, I don't know. I'm hopeful that they'll make some changes soon. Like the memberships for the 500 subs and all that stuff. Those are positive changes. I just think they've still got a lot of work they've got to do. So, final tab is the research tab. This is interesting. I think this is showing me like what searches brought people to my channel. So there's one that says Street Outlaws 2 PS5. Apparently they picked up on the Outlaws name in the search that led them here. Red Hood Outlaws. I don't know what that is. Horizon 2 Forbidden West. It's interesting to see that. It brought people to my channel. And then Marvel Spider-Man 2 podcast. Also, those are the top 4 searches that led people to the channel. I think this is what this is telling me. It's got some recent video stats. Or maybe these are videos that my channel became a suggested video on, and that's how people found me. There's some Spider-Man stuff. Doesn't surprise me. I just did a Spider-Man playthrough. So yeah, this is, I don't know exactly what this last page is showing, but there's just a ton of information in here, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I like to look at it, again, not because I don't want to say it doesn't mean anything. It's not necessarily as significant as like my true motivation for streaming and being a quote unquote content creator. Um, I was doing this stuff back when I don't want to say nobody was watching, but mostly nobody was watching. I'm going to continue to do it. Hopefully, you guys continue to watch. Hopefully, you get to continue to have fun together. It's been a total fun ride. I think that's the ultimate, to me, statistic, if you will. I mean, it's not anything you can calculate or track, but it definitely has felt like a lot of fun to me. Especially coming off of not streaming, right? I forget when. I don't think I was streaming much. Let's take a look at that real quick. If I go to content and look at my live streams, let's try to figure out when that break was. I took a really, really long break. For like more than just a couple months. I gotta go back a ways though. It might take a while to do this. I probably should have had this a little better prepared. This is all June and May and March. February I did some... Yeah, February I was doing freaking Zero Dawn. December of last year... It must have been... Okay, I was doing my story mode playthrough in December of last year. So it's been over... actually, has it been over a year yet? Almost a year. I think I finished it in January. I did. Yeah, I finished it in January 18th, maybe. Yeah, January 18th. Looks like when I finished my last story mode playthrough. So, probably going to do another one of those soon. But as far as my break, I must have taken the break. Was it the end of 21? End of 22? When I quote unquote swore off streaming and said I would never stream again. And then I started streaming again. November of 21. I don't know, I don't remember. I know I took a long break at one point though. Gosh, I was trying to stream Far Cry at one point. That was all the way back in 2021. We're going back too far now. But anyway, I guess the overall message is the stats are cool to look at. I'm a data junkie, so I like to look at it every now and then. I happened to notice not too long ago that the view counts looked a little funny in certain different areas of YouTube Studio, so that kind of caught my attention. I thought I'd share some of that stuff. So, yeah, that's actually the perfect example. So I just did. Actually, no, this isn't a perfect example because it does match up. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. I'm having fun. That's all that matters, right? As long as we're having fun, that's all that matters. We're going to continue to do live streams pretty much every day. Starting in January, depending on what the bonus is. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not going to be a very good bonus. We're due for a bad bonus in online. I think I'm going to turn my attention towards story mode and do another story mode playthrough. And we'll get into what that looks like once I'm ready to actually start streaming it. But it might look a little different from some of the stuff I've done in the past as far as Red Dead story mode playthroughs go. And depending on how long it takes me to do what I want to do, I realize I'm being really coy right now. Depending on how long it takes me to do what I want to do, I may get back into Red Dead Online a lot sooner than expected. But what I would say you can expect to see starting in January, maybe even as soon as January 2nd, when I come back, probably going to be Red Dead 2 story mode and maybe some Red Dead Online here and there, depending on what the bonus is for the month. Actually, I'm just looking. The new Red Dead Online month isn't going to start until January 9th. So, yeah, I would say expect January 2nd, 2024, first live stream of 2024 to be story mode. And we'll have some fun with it. We'll get into what that's going to like. I'm challenging myself. I found a way to challenge myself and also replay story mode. And I'm not going to say anything more than that because I feel like I've already said too much. So let's get back into some stuff here today. I appreciate you guys letting me take the time out to go over some of that stuff. I don't know how interesting anyone found that, but something I've been wanting to do for a while, talk about some of the actual numbers and figures. Just because I feel like I say these things sometimes and people are probably like, what the hell's he talking about? You may still be saying, what the hell's he talking about? But I feel better about having shown it to you now. So let's get on with our arrowhead and coin search. I got another 4 hours or so of streaming today. I don't think it'll take us quite that long to find all these arrowhead and coins, but let's go ahead and do it. There's a coin north of Valentine. Before we get started, though, let's recap in case anyone's joining for the first time. Collector. We're still sitting at 28 arrowheads that we need, 8 more to reset it, and then that's the final reset. So then 20 beyond that. And the coins, we're in round 7. We've got 1 set, so we've got quite a ways to go still on the coins, but we'll get there. Other thing too, I don't know. I haven't been playing with people too much recently. I do have I think I have a wagon ready to go. I told Rowdy maybe run the wagon at the end of the stream today. It says it's operational. It's not, though. It's all dude. Yeah, I got 100. Oh, he just stole something from me. You bastard. What did you steal from me? He stole my quail. Bastard. Crip's always taking shit doesn't belong to him. I got 100 goods. So, Braytech Key, if you're still here, anybody else I played with before who's on the friends list, maybe in like, I don't know, 3 hours or so, around 1 o'clock my time, which I think is like 7 for you guys. If you want to hop in, I don't think I'm going to add anybody to party chat, but I don't know. If anyone wants to get the XP from a wagon, I may run this wagon. We'll see. Kratos, howdy, how's it going? The long streams are great. You like the dedication? Yeah, that's the other thing I started doing too. You know, there was a period where I would come on here, stream doing dailies, and then I would end the stream, and I'd still be sitting here playing a game, going around doing the arrowhead and coin thing like I've been doing, and not streaming it. And I'm like, why wouldn't I stream that? So I have 6 hours basically free during the day to stream. I might as well do it. Even if it's just us talking, like if it's me riding around a cinematic and talking about the state of the game, what other games are coming up that I'm interested or excited about. I like doing that kind of stuff, and I'll continue to do it. Yeah, I think YouTube is definitely putting emphasis on the people who are monetized. Like, I get like a separate notification when they go live, or if they leave a comment on my channel that talks about, like, it puts it under like important notification or important message. That's kind of weird. Maybe I'll feel differently once I'm monetized, knowing that I'm more important. But I don't know. Yeah, I just did it. You just missed it. I just finished doing the recap. This horse is moving slow here. Lady. Another blizzard rolling through. Yeah, we did most of our dailies. I'm just getting started with the arrowhead and coin search now, Curtis. I did pretty much all my dailies and then started talking about some of those stats and the recap and surprising videos. I mentioned the Starfield short that was popular. There was also one Starfield video that got a lot of attention. I can't quite figure that one out. I don't know. The title wasn't anything different. The thumbnail wasn't anything different. It was just one particular part of Starfield that got like 700 views, while the rest of them got like maybe 100 each. So that was kind of surprising. And some of the Spider-Man stuff was surprising too. Like some of those videos only got 100 views, and other ones got like 300-400 views. So I don't, like, if I can never figure out the freaking views thing, and what it was about one Spider-Man video compared to the next one, when it's basically just the same gameplay. It wasn't like I had my mic on for one and not the other or anything like that. I don't know. Seems like it's just totally random. Where am I trying to go here? There's a... Is it over? Oh, that's why it's over this way more, right? Yeah, it's this. Best is a short for your Star Wars Lego figures, almost 1,000. Yeah, see, and that doesn't surprise me because that's a huge thing. Like, if you had a Lego channel, which like I do, but I've never done anything Star Wars related on it because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan to begin with, and not that I have a problem with it. I just never really fell in love with it the way some people or most people have. But if I ever did do a Star Wars video on my Lego channel, I bet it would blow up too, because that's like the killer combination, right? There's so many Star Wars people that are also Lego fans. Ooh, what, I got a hideout? Sure. Do a hideout.
Hold up! What are you doing by yourself? You're and it ain't good for you.
Gonna get loud for a second. Where'd he go? He came out because he was shooting me. How the hell did he miss me? I was right there. Loud noises. I don't think you can hit the guy that's on the other map. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, I can hit him. Nice. There you go. Hey, Wonder Red, how's it going? Nerd bait of the highest order. Yeah, that or like, probably second to it would be Lego Marvel or Lego Disney. But those shorts, that's the good with the bad, I guess, right? Like, they get a ton of views, but like you were saying, the attention span thing is definitely an issue. It's who knows, maybe one day, 10, 20 years from now, all the videos on YouTube will be like less than a minute long. It'll just be really long live streams, like 10, 12-hour live streams, and 60-second videos. The long-form videos will be a thing in the past. Lego Pokemon, yep. Yeah, I know those Pokemon channels, man. My 7-year-old daughter's into Pokemon, so I am aware of those channels. Those YouTubers make a killing. It's like easy money. I shouldn't say easy money, because they're still good at what they do. I don't mean to discredit what they're doing. But it's just any kind of licensing collectible, you're gonna do pretty good if you have a YouTube channel. But yeah, whether you were here for just the last month or two, or even the last few days, we've got a number of new people just jump in the last few days, or if you've been around for a couple of years, or if you're somebody like Key who's been around for forever, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate all the support. We talked a lot about statistics and financials and stuff like that. That stuff it's nice. It's nice to finally get a little bit of money from this YouTube thing after doing it for so long, but if it disappeared tomorrow, I'd still be here. It's not because of the money, it's because of all the support you guys give me here in chats and commenting on the videos and stuff like that. It just, it's nice to feel the love. So, we had a great year. We had a great year in terms of numbers, a great year in terms of money, but more important than that, we had a great year in terms of new friendship, new companions along this journey of ours. The mist, you're talking about like the fog? I feel like that's just a staple of the game. There's days where it's foggy even when Halloween isn't a thing. I think it just... the game likes to be foggy like that. I think what we're getting here is like a combination of snow and some fog. Like if it weren't snowing right now, it would be foggy. Past the tissues. You know what I mean. Watch out, wolf. It's nice to, I spent so much time streaming to nobody. To myself, basically. It's nice to look up and see, like, there's 13 people in here right now, 24 likes overall. Seems like people are coming and going, and that's fine. But at least it's not, like, one like, because there was 2 people in here, And nothing against anybody who does get that kind of numbers. I'm just saying, for me, as an individual, there were many, many days, months where it felt like, why am I doing this? And I had to remind myself that I'm doing it because I like to do it. And I like to share the information that I've accumulated over the years of playing this game. I don't know what I'll ever do if they turn the servers off, but let's not think about that. Ooh, blood money. Nice. Talked about this quite a bit the last few days. These free roam, blood money. This is like a... what do they officially call this? Outlaw mission? Yeah, it's an outlaw mission. Activating these and letting the timer run out. Cutting up this hill though. I don't want to alert these dudes. You know what? I think we can grab the Capitale on this one without being seen. Do I want to press my luck on this? I don't really care about the Capitale. There's a lockbox. Do I want to press my luck? You shouldn't just ride away from these. After you've activated them, of course. But this one I know right where the Capitale is. And I think I can get it without being seen. Maybe not, though. Might see me. What's right here? One. Anyway, there's a Capitale. Capitale. Aloy Horizon Zero Dawn along with it. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know. I like those games, right? So I want to, again, it's always been about sharing my passion, and you know, if I'm passionate about a certain game, I want to play it. If I'm gonna play it, then I'm gonna probably either stream it or upload the video afterwards. So, you know, God of War, Horizon, the Spider-Man videos, you know, the new Spider-Man game, I thought was great. I was gonna play that no matter what. Assassin's Creed, right? Even Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I'm playing right now. Just figure, play it and upload it, and maybe I'll show you something you don't see somewhere else. You know, if you're looking for like reviews with someone narrating, talking over a gameplay, and giving you their opinion of it, it's not necessarily my style. I try to let the games speak for themselves. You don't need me telling you whether the game is great or not. And even if I think it's great, you may not. You may just not have, it might not be up your alley, you know, maybe not quite your flavor, so to speak. So I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. I'll just play the game, and it has aspects of it that you can compare to other games and you like from other games, and you end up liking it, great. But I tried doing the review thing on like my other channel, my Lego channel, and it never felt right to me. And a lot of times, another small channel kind of thing that holds small channels back versus larger channels, a lot of times the larger channels start getting that stuff for free. Like a lot of Lego review channels, they're part of like certain Lego groups that Lego gives them those sets to review, and it's like, are they really going to give you their true opinion? Maybe some of them do. Some of them have the integrity to do it, but other ones are probably more worried about losing the free shit. So I never felt the need to bring that over here. But the reviews. If someone asks if I like it, I'm gonna tell them. You know, I've had a few people ask me recently what I thought about the Spider-Man 2. I loved it. I'm not gonna not share that opinion, but you know, I'll always talk about games I'm playing when I'm not streaming, like Assassin's Creed Mirage right now. Part of me is like, I don't like how the horse is moving so slowly right now in cinematic. The other part of me is like, it's pretty real. Like, the horse wouldn't be going fast in the snow like this. Wolf ambush again, man. Some of these wolf spawns. Oh look, two from the other side. Some of these wolf spawns lately have been. They really are waiting right on top of them. Good. just trying to collect, man. I want to be on wolves. I have not played the Ragnarok Valhalla DLC yet. I've heard it's awesome as well. It looks awesome based on what I've seen. Not that I've seen a ton of it, but it does look awesome. And I kind of am interested in the concept, right? It's not like a typical God of War game. It's more like God of War meets Deathloop, you know, or what was that? Returnal, right? Returnal, which I did not like Returnal. I think if I had known going into Returnal what Returnal was going to be, and I set my expectations a little better, maybe I would have enjoyed it a little more. But I was thinking I was going to be able to live stream it. It would take, you know, kind of like these other games where I play them and it takes like anywhere from a month to 2 months to get through the story. In the case of Returnal, you know, you couldn't save at all, so that was kind of weird. I'm hoping that the God of War DLC is a little better than that. I don't know. I haven't read too much on exactly what it is. I know what I've seen, and that's the vibe I kind of get. So it's free at least. It's free, and if I hate it, I can always turn it off. The problem I'm having with it right now is I've got so many other things I want to do. So at some point, I'll get back around to God of War. I'm still actually doing a replay. I'm in the middle of a story replay for God of War on one of my saves on my other PS. I went past where I wanted to be here. I want to go up the hill somewhere, not here. What's the word I'm looking for? New Game Plus. New Game Plus. I've done a New Game. Started a New Game Plus playthrough, and I'm only like probably less than halfway through that. So at some point, yeah, I would like to get around to playing that, but it's probably gonna be a while. It might be like November next year. I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking probably I mentioned that Red Dead 2 story replay while I continue to play AC Mirage, and then maybe I can finish my Red Dead 2 story replay around the same time as AC Mirage. We can start doing some Red Dead 1 stuff, and then after that, I don't really know what I would want to do, but Prince of Persia has a game coming out. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Prince of Persia IP, but it's kind of like Assassin's Creed. In fact, I think I started playing Prince of Persia before I started playing Assassin's Creed. They've got a new side-scrolling game. Looks maybe a little cartoonish for my taste, but I'm going to give it a shot. That comes out in January. So, you got attacked by the Yeti. I didn't know GTA Online has a Yeti. Is it basically just the same thing as the Sasquatch, but with white hair rather than brown or whatever it is? Because I know that in GTA 5 story, I remember there being a Sasquatch. In fact, I think there's a trophy in GTA 5 story for tracking down the last Sasquatch and killing it, right? There's a PS trophy for that. It's, you know, I mean, it sounds silly, but I wish they would do more stuff like that in Red Dead Online. I saw Rockstar posted something about their 25-year anniversary, which is kind of funny in of itself, because usually they don't pay attention to anniversaries, like when they release games and stuff. But apparently Rockstar has been a company for 25 years, so their thank you was to give GTA players a free t-shirt or something. And at first I was mad, because I'm like, man, why the hell doesn't Red Dead Online get something free for the 25-year anniversary? It's like they just completely ignore this game. But then I was looking through the comments at all the people, the GTA players, who were all pissed because the t-shirt was like, it's kind of a garbage gift. And part of me was like, hey, at least you guys get something. But the other part of me gets it, like, free t-shirt. And, yeah, they're like, thanks for my free digital t-shirt. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about it other than what I see on social media. So all of it must be true. Dude, the other day, Lady Outlaws came home. I forget what she was doing. I forget what I was even doing. She comes in, she's like, I saw that blah blah blah. I forget what she was even talking about, but she was like, I saw that, you know, this happened. And I was like, right away, it just sounded like such bullshit. I was like, oh yeah, where'd you hear that? In the most sarcastic voice I could portray. Oh yeah, where'd you hear that? Well, I saw it on Facebook. I was like, oh yeah, so it must be true. Fucking Facebook. Man. I often wonder what our lives would be like without social media. Granted, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys right now, but... things do seem like they were a lot simpler back in 2001. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. Maybe it's just... I was just naive because I was a kid. But it does seem like things have kind of let a lot of hand here lately. I saw this thing on Twitter, X. It's actually a musical group who I enjoy. I like their music. They've done some work for soundtracks in some of the games that I play, so I'm like a big composer fan of them, right? So they they were talking about the biggest thing on, well, one of the biggest things on Twitter right now has been the difficulty settings for games and how some games have easy modes and some games don't, and whether or not they should. I think it was in the news because Sony has taken out a not a copyright, what's the word I'm looking for, patent. Apparently they patented some way to make the difficulty setting adjust for your playstyle, like as you get better at playing the game, the more difficult it gets. Which I thought that was interesting because I'm like, how did Sony patent that? I thought EA did that back in the day with like Madden, where the difficulty of the game would change depending on how good you, a player, were. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But because it was in the news, this musical group that was like, yeah, you know, I actually like the easy setting because I don't have time to be messing around when I'm playing video games. And I just got the biggest kick out of it because they, like, I look at their Twitter page and you go back and it's like they're literally on Twitter almost all day, every day. And I'm like, you know, you could spend some of that time not on Twitter and getting better at the game. I don't know. What do I know? But I'm like, man, I wish I had enough free time to. My thing is the opposite. Like, I don't mind getting better at games. I wish I had more free time to mess around on Twitter. Especially when pretty sure they're supposed to be writing music for the next video game they're working on, but again, what the hell do I know? Talking like an old fart? Yeah. Nah. Not me. Holiday event, you gotta search some clues, and once you found him while he spawned and started running towards you, are you supposed to kill him or are you supposed to get attacked? Or it doesn't matter. That'd be cool though, like right now I'm up in kind of like Yeti country. It'd be cool to have a Yeti up here. 0.36 for that, man. 0.36 gold for that. I will do that every time. But yeah, that'd be, I mean, you know, just, I don't know, just something. Give us something to do. Just holiday CTAs are great, but I don't know. Seems like GTA gets all the fun stuff. Maybe not. Maybe appearances are deceiving.
Oh, hey, you there!
Someone talking? I'm hearing voices in my head, I think. We used that joke yesterday. Different version. You have to kill him to get Yeti outfit. Also got 100,000 for your troubles versus nothing. Yeah, I know. That's like chump change in GTA Online. I think I'm gonna try to be a little better about the GTA stuff. You know, we'll see when GTA 6 comes out. And I'll be curious to see what they do with online. Are they gonna? Is GTA Online going to become GTA 6 Online? Are they gonna cancel everyone's progress in the current GTA Online, right, which is tied to GTA 5. They're gonna have to, right, or make its own separate game because it's gonna be a different location. But I don't know. Maybe when 2025 rolls around, if I'm still doing the YouTube thing, maybe we'll do some GTA stuff. GTA 6. Seems like a lot of the people that are interested in Red Dead are also interested in GTA, so I feel like I might need to get over my current dissatisfaction with GTA. And don't get me wrong, I liked GTA. I mean, I played the shit out of GTA 5, but just the way they milked it and repackaged it over and over again so much, it kind of made me a little bitter towards GTA. Really, it's Rockstar. It's not GTA's fault, even though GTA is their product. I feel like there's enough people who follow the channel that are GTA players that might be interested in seeing me play GTA. I wish I would have started a YouTube channel back when like GTA 4 was out. I was playing that shit all the time too. I just didn't know enough about YouTube at the time. Yeti outfit. What is the Yeti outfit? Like a t-shirt that says Yeti on it? I feel like every time I look at those GTA outfits, there's never really much to it. It's like t-shirt, pair of jeans. Not like over here where we get the bounty hunter outfit with 15 belt straps and, you know, shirtless naturalist outfits with poinsettias. We definitely got it way better over here as far as outfits go. You're gonna say, okay. Yeah, send me a screenshot again. Nice. Wonder Red did some GTA stuff. Rank 33. I had like I think it was like a rank 8 character at one point. I wonder if it's still out there. I should check just for ha-has one day. I doubt my character's still out there. I'm pretty sure they probably reset it. Freaking GTA, man. Watch sneeze on that landing. Don't stick them straight out. You got a cushion to fall there. Alright, where are we going? Here, looks like. You don't know about the naturalist? Got stuck on a loading screen. For real? Try to load a Harriet mission? Were you in a private lobby? Solo lobby? Poker table lobby? Whatever? You know you have to do them from public, right? It's one of the few things you can't do. That. Blood Money Crimes. Certain infamous bounties will hang you up. Moonshine story missions, actually, which is daily today. Can't do them from here. Oh, GTI, I tried to enter auto shop and got stuck. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Bugs and more bugs. That's one thing. You know, I don't want to give up that fight, but I feel like we have to. We're gonna these games and their bugs are just gonna get worse and worse. Actually, so I'm glad I waited. It was probably like 3 weeks, maybe a month, between the release of Spider-Man and when I started playing it. And I didn't have any bugs. I've had some funny stuff. Dude, when I finally do get around to uploading my Assassin's Creed stuff, there's been some pretty funny bugs that I've encountered in Assassin's Creed. I'll probably have some pretty good shorts for that playthrough. I don't want to give anything away, but there's Assassin's Creed Mirage is giving Red Dead a run for its money as far as the bugs go. Hey, Hoof Girl, how's it going? I'm just not sure when I'm going to have time to play Assassin's Creed again. Morgan is intent on building this Lego Natural History Museum. Did another couple bags yesterday afternoon. Probably do a couple more today. And I've been going to bed early because I haven't been feeling well, but it'd be nice to get the kids in bed and start like a 5-hour session and go to bed at 1 a.m. I just don't know how realistic that is with next week coming up. $17.97 Gold Eagle. I remember at one time Rowdy was saying that was his rare coin. Yeah, it's actually a pretty rare one. I've only got 2. This is my second one just now. Interesting. That'll probably be my next true rare one. Hey, yeah, no problem. I'm good, thank you. Doing good. Little stuffy. I think I'm starting to come down with a cold, but my back feels better. Overall, feeling pretty good, so. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen, though. I appreciate you saying that, but I'm already thrown in the white towel. Throwing in the towel, waving the white flag. I already know that's what's gonna happen. I'm sure by the time I get to Tuesday, I'll be half dead. But that's alright. It seems like the kids are better. The kids seem like they're feeling better, so if I have to be sick for them to feel better, then that's what we'll do. Hey Wilkie, how's it going? Never burn yourself out in a game like you did with GTA Online? Yeah, I mean, I played, that's another game where I played a ton of story mode. I told you, that's like why I was so late in getting into Red Dead Online. Part of the reason. The other part is I had a terrible experience with Madden, playing Madden football online. But mostly it was GTA. It was just like I didn't have the patience for some of the nonsense that went on in GTA Online, especially early on when there was like nothing to do in that game. Whoa, settle down, horse. But yeah, I mean, the story mode of GTA 5, I definitely burned myself out on that. There's been a few games like that over the years where I just play them to death and then end up never playing them again. I wonder if that will ever happen with this, because nothing's ever been quite like this. I've always had, games where I would play them and play them and play them. Nothing quite to the same level like I do with this game. And it's hard to imagine myself getting burnt down in this game, but I would have said the same thing about those other games too. I feel like something new will come along at some point. Who knows? Maybe it'll be GTA 6. Maybe it'll be something else that comes out in between. But so far, nothing has been able to move this rock. Skipping that hideout. 1.6 billion in game cash bought everything. It felt like a job. Yeah, I bet. It's also, I love how like in that game, like comparing it, right? Millions in this game is billions in that game. Breathing was talking earlier about the 100,000 he got for the Yeti. That's like $10 over here. How many hours have I played RDO on this character? I don't know. I know it's on like the loading screen when you first log in, but I don't think that's right. Because I think it's a combination of the, whoever I was playing on PS5. So if I played, and I used to do this a lot, play with Blondie on PS5, I think it's like, I don't know. I think the last time I saw it was like 16,000 hours, but that combines both characters and my story playthroughs. So it's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I don't know about in my lifetime, but I feel like the second closest game to that, I spent a lot of time playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and that was like maybe 500 hours, 700 hours tops. I don't think I've ever played any game more than 1,000 hours, and this game has multiple thousands of hours. I mean, shoot, we're gonna rip off another 6-hour chunk here today, just live stream. So if you extrapolate that out, 6 hours, 300 days in a year. It's 1,800 hours just in this 1 year. But that's why I don't think those numbers aren't right. I don't think on the landing page, on the home page. Where the hell is effing coin? There it is. But it's a lot. I guess I could look at Social Club. I haven't logged into Social Club in forever though. I probably don't remember our password. Do I ever live stream Blondie? I did for a while. I haven't. Honestly, I probably should. Who knows? Maybe one of these days will pop in. Maybe next week if Morgan wants to do a live stream. Maybe I'll do Blondie live stream. It's just I'm so focused on this coin and arrowhead thing right now that it's kind of like what I'm doing when I play. I used to do, and a lot of people used to do this too. I remember Cap used to do this. It'd be like live stream on him in the morning and then on Blondie at night, but I don't stay up late enough anymore. The kids are always making noise in the background at like 8 o'clock, so it wouldn't, I mean, it would be an okay stream, I guess, if you wanted to hear my kids scream in the background the whole time. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, but I may at some point live stream from Blondie again. It's always on my mind. I think probably the last time I did was maybe in August. I tried to do a nighttime stream of Blondie. And I was just so freaking tired. Didn't feel like I gave my best effort. Just see those frogs are over here. Go past them. The other day, right here, remember? Twice we came through. Oh, there's one frog. Twice we came through here. There's 4 bullfrogs. I think it's a frog. Where are you? Are you a frog? You are a little frog. Well, that's 1 perfect. I just need 5 more. I wasn't planning on doing that 6 perfects, but let's see what the day brings. Dollar. Bueller. Where the hell is this one? There it is. I'm like, I know I pulled this one before. Hey, Rum, how's it going? Yeah, hey, no problem. Hey, I'm gonna be here playing this anyway. We're just talking about it. Nothing seems to have been able to knock this thing off its pedestal. If and when the time comes, we'll see. We'll see. But thanks for being here. Appreciate the new sub. Welcome to the channel. Squad, reminder everyone to hit the like button. Thank you. Yeah, if you don't mind, if you come in. It's only 18 right now watching. 27 likes. Thank you guys. The likes do help. It gets us out in front of more people. The way the algorithm works. Let's go here. But yeah, I love playing this game. I love talking about this game. Sharing information about this game for people, new players. Anytime I can do that, I'm happy to. And I love the fact that if I don't know something, I can ask and somebody in chat knows. We got a really, really good community here. Brayden just sent me a picture of this Yeti outfit. Oh my god. Yeah, so it looks kind of like the Sasquatch from story mode of GTA. Just with white coloring. I don't know that I need to see all the nipples and everything. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. Is that your character dressed in the freaking Yeti? Yeah, it must be. Oh, man. GTA is weird. Dude. Unbelievable. Yeah, see, somebody was asking about the fog earlier. This is kind of like the same thing. There's fog moving in now, too. Which does happen. I mean, we get it a lot where it's kind of flurrying like this and also foggy. It's just like the moisture in the air. But, oh my gosh, Key, thank you so much. You guys. Too kind this week. Thank you. And then, Allah, congratulations. Can also have snowman outfit, but need to have 25 of them first. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I don't understand why they didn't add something like that in Red Dead. Or just, you know, something specific to winter season. You know, I don't know. I don't even know what it would be. Something limited time that if you didn't play this week or last week or at some point during the month, you don't get it. And then, don't get me wrong, they did do that, but it's something you can also order from the catalog, which is kind of defeats the purpose, right? What even was this one? This thing? It was where did I see it? Not this gift package thing. Wasn't like the black and white porter hat for doing a CTA or something? Porter hat. It's not even a real hat, is it? Oh, porter jacket. Yeah, black porter jacket. You can get that in the catalog. That's not a limited time thing. Convinced your mates last night. 3 did Saint Denis Manor. Melee and throwable only, and alcohol shotguns dynamite only. I'm gonna try and do bows only tonight. Nice, yeah. The jacket, yep, black porter jacket. Which again, I don't know that it's in the catalog right now, but it must have been at some point because I'm pretty sure I already owned it. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it is a limited time. So I guess if you missed it, it's good, but I don't know. I know I have it. I know I looked at it and said I already have that. Who cares? Not like a Yeti outfit. No, come on. Let's go down. Madame Nazar's down here. I said I was going to start in the desert today and work my way towards her. We didn't start in the desert, but let's go see her. I've had a few times now where I've got some things I already had 10 of, so some items. We'll sell some items to her. Clear out some of these arrowhead and coin slots. Yeah, I must have bought them all last time it was on limited. But I mean like a true limited. Like, if you don't play in this week, 2023, you don't get it. Until maybe next year. Same week. They don't do enough of that stuff. There's not enough, you know. Even the Halloween Pass has been the same Halloween Pass for the last 3 years. There should be a new Halloween Pass and a new Winter Pass every year, in my opinion. If you want people to spend their gold, potentially even buy gold with their real life money, that's the kind of stuff you have to do. But Rockstar basically has given up, and every day and every new event that goes on, the more I think we're not getting anything. I saw someone comment on PvP Cat's video the other day where they were like, oh, hopefully they'll do more once GTA 6 comes out. Well, we're a year plus away from that. So by the time GTA 6 comes out, it'll be almost 3-4 years since we've had anything new. Are they going to be able to revamp the game at that point? Are they going to be interested in revamping the game at that point? I have my doubts. I have serious doubts. It's unfortunate. Red Dead Plus like GTA Plus? Yeah, we talked about that. I was surprised to see when I took a poll on that. It was pretty evenly split. A lot of people said that they wouldn't buy Red Dead Plus. And I guess it depends on what they're offering. But I probably would. We talked about it in terms of like if they gave me access to all the old Outlaw passes, like Horse Mass and stuff like that. And, maybe like a priority camp spot when you load it into the game. Like, you know, I'd pay $5 a month to be able to camp at Horseshoe Overlook all the time, or you know, even Clements Point. Like, get my pick of where I want to be on the map, not just like a general region, but an actual camp location, or even properties. Certain, you know, limited horse coats.
But it's worth selling these as a
There's a whole bunch of stuff they could be doing. And I think the problem is the way they implemented GTA Plus was such a huge mistake.
I paid more for the whole set, you know.
I think it ended up being kind of a bust, and I don't know. I don't know enough about GTA to know how many people are paying for GTA Plus. Breaktech, do you have GTA Plus? Problem is, most of the people I know who play GTA Plus aren't in the chat right now. Not sure if Charlotte's still around. I know she plays GTA, but yeah, anybody who plays GTA, let me know in the chat, and let me know if you're if you're okay letting me know paying for GTA Plus. I'd be curious, because I think I would pay for Red Dead plus, but
Charming but commonplace.
depends on what the benefits are. I'm not giving away my hard-earned money for
That. But the whole set is worth your while.
items that they call limited that aren't really that limited anymore.
I pay more for the whole set, you know. Ah, yes. It is worth seeking these out. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
Yeah, no, don't want it. Red Dead maybe. Yeah, yeah, that's it. For me, it definitely depends on what's included. Damn, these guys almost ran me over. I don't think it's gonna happen regardless. I think they're so invested right now in GTA 6. All the stuff that's coming out for GTA, even that Yeti thing that Braydick was talking about, that they planned that. You know, it wasn't like they just came up with that. That was a drip feed. The Yeti thing has probably been in the game for God knows how long. Oh, there's that weekly set again. 1792 quarter. I mean, as much as I talk shit about Fortnite, they are at least very good about the special things they add every once in a while. You know, like not too long ago, I remember seeing Horizon posted that there's an Aloy skin available now. Aloy's in Fortnite. I think I saw when Cap was playing last time, he had like a Shoka outfit. So they're like very good about keeping the game up to date and fresh. I think it's important. That's, you know, Rockstar hasn't been so good about that. Actually, that's putting it politely. They've been terrible about it. Crude arrowhead. I don't want to go that way. Go around. Yeah, they update Fortnite a lot. And then, you know, they're not just like they update the maps from what I understand, but even, you know, something as simple as adding skins from other games. Like, you know, we talked about the other day, Wookie. If they ever were going to get me into Fortnite, this Lego thing they're doing right now is a freaking huge win. They almost got me with Aloy. If they had done more than Aloy, a few other characters from that game, then maybe. But the Lego thing sounds pretty good. I don't know what the difference is. Like, why is Fortnite, or was it Epic Games? Why are they able to do that? Keep it fresh for everybody. And Rockstar's not. It's not a money thing, right? It can't be a money thing. I feel like Fortnite probably makes a lot of money, but so does Rockstar, and they could be making even more. Is it the graphics? Is it the way the game's laid out? The code? The code too broken to do anything like that? Point where, as bad as the game seems broken now, it could be 10 times worse if they tried to add these things we're talking about? I don't know. Playing Lego Fortnite right now? Nice. Hey, did you get my friend request, dude? I wasn't sure if it was you. It looked kind of like your name, and it said whoever the person was I had mutual friends with. I was assuming it was you. Love Horizon Forbidden West, Zero Dawn, two of the best video games I've ever played, hands down. Yeah, facts. Hey, Alan, how's it going? I love Zero Dawn. I really liked Forbidden West. There were things about Forbidden West I loved. There were some things I didn't care about. I think they made the combat system a little too much. I don't think they needed to do as many changes as perhaps they thought they needed to do. Like, they literally could have given me, other than the glider, which was cool. I love the glider. They probably could have just made the same game and moved it west with the new map and some of the new machines. And there's Wookie. I see we're friends now. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure if it was you or not. But I think they try to do a little too much with Forbidden West. And I think you know... Well, I would like to see them, and they won't do this because no one ever does this, but I would like to see them for the third game. Maybe go back and simplify it a little more. They probably won't, though. They'll probably complicate things. In fact, in the DLC for Burning Shores, they even complicated it a little further with, well, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but they added some things to the way Aloy does combat in Burning Shores that, you know, I don't know. But I really liked Zero Dawn. I think Frozen Wilds, which is the Zero Dawn DLC, that's like one of my favorite DLCs of all time. I think that could have been its own game. They did such a good job with that. And then they got away from it. And I didn't think Burning Shores was as good. But I'm happy to have New Horizon content in any capacity because I freaking love Aloy and I love the science fiction aspect of that whole story. I want them to make a... I think that somebody said they're working on a TV show or something. I still say, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I still say I want to see a movie of Operation Enduring Victory and actually see firsthand the original machine war. It'd be kind of like Terminator, but also like what the heck was the movie? Let me see, I gotta look up the name of that movie. Had Charlie Hunnam from Sons of Anarchy. Pacific Rim, right? I can see it being like a Terminator / Pacific Rim true action movie about the machines and fighting back 1,000 years before Aloy's story, you know? Yeah, the new Zenith weapon. I feel like, you know, maybe they... I won't be surprised if that ends up being a thing in the third game. Because I forget, she still has access to it, right? Did it break in the last fight, the last battle? I forget. It should have. It's gonna be too OP. They're gonna have to find a way. It'll be like the Shield Weaver outfit, how that mysteriously disappeared between the first game and the second game. That's what's gonna happen with the Gauntlet. Yeah, it's a TV show. Yeah, I think they're gonna have to make a third one. With the way the second one ended, that felt like a to be continued to me. And actually, even in the DLC, so I don't know how far along you played the DLC. And again, I don't want to give away too many spoilers. Braytech, I know you're probably gonna play it, so don't listen to me for a little bit here. The end of Burning Shores, when you go back to where Silas is, Silence. He left a letter for Aloy, basically saying that there's other places that he wants to search. Which I think partly they had to do because the voice actor died, but more so I think that's they're alluding to what's going to happen in the third game. I think the third game might take place in multiple locations across the country. Like they're going to have to get out now that they've done pretty much the entire Southwest, including LA. They're going to have to get away from that a little bit. I could see like I kind of want to see like what the East Coast would look like in a Horizon world. They did such a good job with like L.A. and San Francisco and the, you know, what is it, National Monument Park or whatever it is in Utah there. I would love to see what they could do with like a New York City or a Boston. That could just be because I'm from the Northeast and I'm partial to it, but I still would like to see. I'll take whatever they give me. Go international with it. Show me London. What does London look like in 6080 or whatever the hell year Horizon takes place? Yeah, that freaking Shield Weaver. Yeah, right, exactly. It's all holograms and you know, data points and stuff like that. I want to see it in like live action. Get some good actors, get some action stars, put them in some mechs or whatever. Almost like you know, the Sigourney Weaver was in Aliens. Show us that fight. And obviously we know the result because we play the game, but I think it'd be cool to see it all play out. You could even have like a Ted Farrow, right? And actually see Elizabeth Sobek in the flesh. Hey Woody, how's it going? Yeah, they could do. Yeah, I mean they could do. You know, parts of Canada. I mean, it would just be cool. I think to see some different. I don't know what their intentions are going forward. I don't know if Aloy's story ends after the trilogy here, but it would be kind of interesting to see that all play out in a third game. But I'm invested in whatever it is. You want to give me a third game, I'll play the shit out of it. You want to make a TV show or a movie? The only thing that worries me about a TV show is, and this kind of happened a little bit with the Last of Us TV show, and it's the reason why I stopped watching. It was too much. You know, you gotta find a balance between the people who want to see what it looks like and see all the stuff we've already seen in the video game, the people who want to see something different. You know, I don't need to necessarily see Aloy's story step by step like we do in the video games. I kind of want to see something different, but we'll see. You live right outside of Boston, smaller city? Nice. Yeah, something, I don't know, something in the Northeast, something, if not New York. Which that's tough too. I feel like so many of these things are set in New York or LA. I actually liked what they did with Vegas. That was pretty cool in the second game. I just want to see more stuff like that. That probably won't happen for at least a few more years, though, right? I mean, we just got Forbidden West just came out last year, and DLC just came out this year. It'll be at least a couple more years before we get anything Horizon related. I know they're working on a ton of stuff. Supposedly working on a multiplayer, and they released what was that thing? Like a virtual reality game, right? Call of the Mountain. You know what? Let's leave this stuff. Let's go to the desert. If I can get a camp. Yeah, right? Like I said, those of us, it'd be almost like the Titanic, right? you go into the Titanic movie, you know the ending. But it was kind of a different experience seeing the whole thing play out. Even as like a teenage boy, I could still appreciate the amount of effort and everything that went into the writing and the special effects of Titanic the movie. So and other people who hadn't played the game might not know the ending, and who knows? Maybe there's like some twist in there that we don't know about. Like we think we know the story based on the holograms and data points, but I don't know. I've always thought it'd be cool to watch that play out. And it could be. You could do both, right? Like I've been talking about the action piece of it with the mechs versus the machines, but there would be like there's the whole General Harris stuff, obviously the Ted Faro stuff, all that stuff. I think would be really cool to watch play out on the big screen. It might actually get me to go to a movie. I haven't been to the movies in forever. Might actually go and watch a movie if they made a Horizon movie. Can I get up here? I can't. Look at that. Alright, we're still working on sniper kills here, slowly but surely. $737, $896, so we're not going to get there today, but this will help. At least put us over 900 on the kills. What is... There's Coyote. Let's see. My God. Yeah, Call of the Mountain, the VR experience. Never actually played that. I don't own VR. At some point, though, I might need to. I might need to go straight VR because I can't be holding this controller and pushing these buttons for as long as I have them. But that looks pretty cool. It really gives you an idea of just how big the thunder jaws are and all that stuff. But from what I understand, that takes place in between, like towards the end of Zero Dawn, and doesn't feature any of the machines from Forbidden West. So that's kind of an interesting thing too. But I'm all about that. I'm all about, like, I love Aloy's story, don't get me wrong, but if they're gonna do a TV show or something, I wish they would do something a little different. Like, have Aloy be in it, but maybe it's not part of the story that we already know. And I don't know how you do that and make it exciting, because parts of the first story are the important parts, right? Actually, I don't need that horse. see if this needs cleaning. Probably does. Yeah, it does. Hey IPA, how's it going, bud?
Now here for one thing, and we're not going to get one of them. Soon you'll be rotting in the sun. They ain't seen nothing. Give them all we got. You should have stayed out. I'm gonna cage you up after we through.
Just stick your head out over there. Come on. There he is. You can move.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun watching you die. Lose that hide, we get nothing. So, any regrets? These your final moments, you son of a bitch.
Why did it break my lock? What?
You ain't coming out of this alive, you dog.
Oh no, I missed it with my last shot. Well,
You ain't gonna see another dog.
there you go. My gosh. Oh, Beast Lady, thank you so much. I appreciate the dono. I know I'm missing a little bit of chat here when I'm messing around with these dudes, but thank you. I was until I ran out, and then I started using shells. Yeah, put up a good 5%. It's only 1 star. I'm not just gonna like free it anyway. Crab shotgun's the coolest looking variant in the game, in my opinion. I actually like, personally, and it's all a matter of style preference, I suppose. I like the Black Widow variant on the pump. I like the pump more than I like the double barrel anyway. I don't know. I guess I don't mind the look of the Krampus variant. I don't like. I'm using it because it's winter time and trying to get in the spirit or whatever. But I will not use this as soon as Christmas is over. I'm going back to my pump. In fact, I'll probably start using sawed-offs because it's Moonshiner month. But yeah, it's all right. It's cool. It's something different to have. We were talking about, I think, before you got here. I'm all about having something like different stuff after all this time. It's good to switch it up, I think, every month. I was using the Winter Evans too, which I wouldn't normally use. What's even in here? Deer? Oh, it's a little deer. Let's get these guys out of here. I usually keep them in there because I don't want to get eaten, but the deer ain't gonna eat me. Or wolves or cougars would not be doing this shit, but did I get that one? Okay, good. Squat's donated 5 more memberships. I'm running out of thank yous here, guys. No, I'm kidding. You guys are great. Thank you. Let's see. Chris got one, nice, and then 4 other names I don't recognize. Must have joined from other videos, maybe not interested in Red Dead, and or lurking, which is fine too. Hello lurkers, welcome. I realize not everyone is active in chat, and that's just fine. I wasn't always active in chats either. In fact, to this day, I'm still not always active in chats. For all you streamers like Braytech and Sam, you never know when I might be lurking. Better watch what you say about me. What the hell? I just fell off my horse and no one got to see it. What is this snake doing over here? Usually it's over there. Alright, so we pulled 24 of 60 so far. Only Blondie got Nagate earlier. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm trying to find, specifically, right now, Nagate arrowheads, but 28 arrowhead sets shy of being maxed out, so maybe like, I don't know, 6 months ago, I started putting more focus on this. One time prior to that, probably like a year ago, I never would have thought it possible to actually have as many coin sets or arrowhead sets turned in as I have right now currently. And somewhere along the line it clicked and it was like, okay, maybe if I go and get these every day because I hate myself. No, I'm kidding. I like riding around the map. And it gives me an excuse to ride around the map. So yeah, we're looking for Agate arrowheads to get arrowhead sets. If we can get 28 more, we're done with that. And then we're looking for either a gold quarter or a gold dollar to get coin sets. We're pretty far away from that one still, but eventually the goal would be to have both arrowheads and coins maxed out. And at that point, I'd also have all of the collector sets maxed out. All the collector awards. Which, again, I never thought would have been possible, but we're a lot closer than I thought we'd ever be. What am I doing on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? Christmas Eve, we're actually going to my mom's. And then on Christmas Day, we're supposed to travel to see the wife's family. Uh-oh. Did my game just stop for you guys? What am I? Yeah, my game froze. You guys still hear me? That might be it. Can you guys hear me? Did my stream stop? Can you guys still hear me? Can you hear? Can you hear me? You can hear me. That's weird. Well, yeah, it's definitely frozen. I want to see. Bear with me with the frozen screen. I still have the music. I want to see, like, what's going on here. I'm gonna bring Blondie down to the desert. We'll see if we can figure out what happened. And then if it lets me, I'll back out to like the home screen, not the home screen, but the landing screen on RDO. May need to completely shut the stream down. And I don't know if I would start it back up at that point. Maybe this is a sign I need to take an early holiday. Give me a sec. I'm bringing Blondie. Blondie's fast traveling a tumbleweed. I mean, I don't think I'm going to see myself, and I think at some point the whole thing is going to go kaput, but let's see. I don't know exactly where I am at either. I know I'm in the desert somewhere. Just outside of Tumbleweed. Looking for a blue dot. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Is he in the lobby? No, he's not. So I'm not gonna find him. I didn't need to travel. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, let me try. So guys, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to shut down this. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna have to close the app. Right? It's not gonna let me look at. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think because it's gonna make me close the app, which will shut the stream down. So there you go. A moment frozen in time. That's how we end 2023. Can you believe it? In all seriousness, I'm glad you guys can at least hear my voice so I can say goodbye. Thank you, Squatch, Beast Lady. I think Key gifted some memberships again. Yep, Key gifted a membership today. All the donations yesterday. Braytech, Key, Beast Lady there as well. Really appreciate everyone for the support over the last couple days, throughout the whole year of 2023. This is not goodbye. This is see you later. If you celebrate, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. If I don't talk to you, and we'll see you again in 2024. We'll have some more fun. So I hate that it ended this way, and I hate that I'm ending early. But you know, these things happen. We've had a number of issues with YouTube, and now the game is frozen. But it's all good. It's all fun, and looking forward to more fun in 2024. Till then, everyone, take care.